Hello and a very good morning. Welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we are exercising in the easiest possible way. We've got a machine that by just standing on it, sitting on it, or leaning on it, you are exercising. How amazing is this?
A brilliant machine, brilliant price. We've got a show special for you. That show special means you've got £420 off the usual price. Now, we've got a clock on the screen because the show special price means it's only for the duration of the show. Simply by standing, sitting or leaning on the MAXhealth Oscillation Board, you can get amazing results. And the reason being, you're maximising muscle fibre activation.
It's making your muscles contract and relax super quickly. So by standing on it, my body thinks I'm running up and down stairs, trampolining, skipping like a champion boxer. Sitting down, it now thinks I'm doing sit-ups, but actually leaning my hands onto it whilst I'm sitting, it's working all the back fat areas, working the muscles down the arms as well. But then when you lean onto the machine, you'll find it's a little bit like doing press-ups. It's working again all that back fat area, the chest, the core. Honestly, by just getting onto this machine, this is technology that fools your body and makes your body think you're exercising. It's using the muscles. If I was doing loads and loads of squats, this is doing it exactly the same, but actually to a rate that I physically couldn't do myself. What you're seeing moving is my muscles contracting and relaxing super quickly.
Well, we talk about doing regular exercise, and when you do regular exercise, it's great, but you're only activating between 40 to 60% of muscle fibre. Simply by standing, sitting or leaning on this machine, it goes up to almost 100% of muscle fibre activation. The other great thing about this board is, because it's the biggest platform that we've seen, as you move your legs further apart, it's like it increases those manual speeds. So you've got 1 to 10 on your manual speeds, but as you move your feet further apart, it's like having 1 to 20, 1 to 30, because it increases that.
So the further you are, the more intense it is. On the actual machine, it says you're walking. So though I'm on level 5 and I'm walking on level 5, but if I go a little bit further apart, it now says I'm jogging, you can see it's more intense. And if I go right to the outside of the board, and this makes, like Sean says, it's so versatile, now I am running, and you're running without even going outside, without needing a running outfit, without needing a gym outfit. You can jump on this first thing in the morning, your hair's wild, you haven't brushed your teeth, even in your pyjamas, just have a sensible pair of shoes on. But as soon as you get onto this machine, you are exercising in the easiest possible way. And the maximum time you use this is 10 minutes a day. So this is something that people achieve their goals because you can do a lot in a short amount of time. What you've also got is an amazing deal, and that deal you've got to remember is only available for the show. And when this stock has gone, I'm really sorry to say, we're not due any more stock for about 6-7 weeks. So this is an opportunity to get the last of our stock and make sure you're getting yourself fitter, healthier, trimmer, feeling more confident for the summer. You can, if we sell out tonight, or if it goes back up in price after the show and you've missed out, you can try and buy it elsewhere, and you can find it elsewhere. But it's nowhere near our price.
Well, our usual price, you can see, £799.99. If you go to MAXhealth directly, you're looking at £799. At Home Right, same again, £799. At Costco, they've got a bit of a better deal, but it's still £220 more than our show special price. £379.99 is the price, and if you want to use PayPal Pay in 3, £129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments.
What a deal, what an opportunity. And as we say, when that stock has gone, we haven't got any more deliveries of that model for 6 to 7 weeks. So please grab it and start getting yourself a little bit healthier, a little bit trimmer, a little bit perhaps more confident. And something else that can help you on your way as well, are you ready for this? Is a pair of leggings. Can you imagine wearing a pair of leggings and they're going to make a difference to the tone of your legs?
Well, these are what we call intelligent leggings because of the ingredients that are in here that's massaged into the skin when you wear them. It's about firming, tightening and toning simply by wearing a pair of leggings. Now, you are going to get a twin pack for £55. This should be £70 is the price this should be. But firming, tightening and toning, rejuvenating and improving skin's elasticity. This is what they're designed to do. They may reduce cellulite and fatty tissue deposits. They've got a gorgeous slimming effect on both the tummy, the legs, the bum and the thigh. Really nice high waist so they don't gape.
Yeah, so great for everyday use. You know, you can wear these taking the kids to school, picking the kids up, they're not going to gape and pull down, but great for exercising as well. They're going to help to tone and support, so they're going to help to tone those legs whilst you're wearing them. They've got that really nice, like Sean was saying, a high waistband, but a really slimming. They feel great and you feel great whilst you're wearing them. Wait till you take them off when you feel how different your skin is, how smooth that skin is, how it seems more toned. You've got that graduated compression, which is really comfortable to wear, but also means it's great for traveling as well. Really breathable, comfortable material, so you can wear these all day, every day, and they are truly suitable for everyday use. The idea to get the benefit out of these is to wear them about 6 hours a day, and whether that's you sleeping in them, whether that's you wearing them to the gym, whether that's you wearing them as your everyday wear, as long as you wear them for 6 hours a day, it's going to allow those incredible ingredients to get to work.
And that's what it's about, that infused care that massages into the skin simply by wearing them. Great ingredients to help with circulation and detox, about tone and elasticity. We talked about MAXhealth with cellulite, the vitamin E in there that hydrates and rejuvenates the skin. If you've not had your legs out for the whole of the winter and you're getting ready to take get your shorts on, all that white skin falls off.
You wish you had that thigh gap, you're a bit worried about getting those shorts on. Honestly, these can make such a difference to the tone, to the texture of your skin, just by wearing them. We have at the minute got all sizes available, but I'll be honest, we always do struggle with the small and medium, and they are already vulnerable. So whilst we do have some stock of them, do please grab them. But we have got at the moment all sizes available.
So if you're an 8 to 10, go small, 12 to 14 medium, 16 to 18 it's large, size 20 is an extra large, and size 22 is a double XL. If you're not sure size-wise, if you think you're between sizes, we always say with these go down a size because you don't want them to be nice and snug to the skin.
So as an example, if you're normally sometimes a 10 or a 12, go for the 8 to 10. You do want them to fit snugly. Or if you're normally between a 14 and 16, go for the 12 to 14, the medium. And that's the best way to go with these. But do grab them, of course, split that cost. And you are getting a twin pack. So whilst you're washing a pair, you can be wearing a pair, because once you've bought these, you will want to, when you see the difference to your legs, you'll want to wear them all the time. I wear them every day of the week.
Yeah.
I've always got one.
That's the great point. With the two pairs, you can constantly wear them. So $19.98 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you use our PayPal Pay in 3. 802080. You see, though, we've also got something else that you love. It's our collagen supplement.
It's like a well-being show.
It really is. When it comes to collagen, if you've got any kind of social media, you'll see there's lots of celebrities endorsing different collagens. The reason we love this, the pure collagen, is clinically proven to get results. This is a liquid collagen. It's 10,000 milligrams per serving. It's a gorgeous taste. It's really easily absorbed because it's a liquid collagen.
It's nice to take. It's really tasty. I'd get it out the fridge first thing in the morning. Lots of people mention it gives them energy, so have it. It's that good kickstart to the day. But then it's got these key ingredients that can help with you losing collagen, because you're full of collagen when you're born, but sadly as you age, what you'll find is collagen starts to deplete from your early 20s. And you might think, well, what difference does that make? Well, that's what you're visually seeing in the mirror. The lines, the wrinkles, the skin starts to go saggy. You get those droopy jowls around the jawline. And that is you aging skin-wise by losing collagen. But actually, collagen is in your body, in your muscles, your ligaments, your bones. And sadly, as you age, it depletes. And then you feel old when you get out of bed and things.
It's when you're getting out of bed, when you're getting out of a low car, maybe a low car seat. So when you're naturally losing collagen, like you can see that, there's lots of other things that add to it. But when you're losing collagen, well, take a look at just some of the benefits there could be, because it's going to help with so many different things. We always say individual results will vary, but it could be the fact that it helps with healthy hair, healthy skin, nail growth. I can't believe when I'm taking collagen supplements how quickly my nails grow. But then it's so many other things like bone and cartilage health, immunity and muscle function, reduces fatigue. Now, again, individual results will vary. We'll always say take it first thing in the morning, as Hayley said, because it is like that morning boost.
Loads of people comment on the difference it makes to their energy, to their hair, to their nails, to their skin. But of course, you get it home, you take it. It's like getting balance back in your life.
Yeah.
If you were lacking in iron and someone said to you, take an iron capsule, you'd be like, oh goodness, yeah, of course, I'm lacking in iron. So if I take iron, I'm going to get that balance back. So if by losing collagen, which you do from your early 20s, is making you look and feel old, and for ladies, it can be even worse through the menopause, taking collagen really can get that balance back in life. And I'm sure you've read and seen lots of different collagens. Just remember that Verisol B, one of the collagens in this drink, is the only clinically proven collagen to give some of the results we'll be giving you a little bit later on about wrinkle depth decreasing.
Yeah.
Oh my word, can you believe? But honestly, that's what it's all about. Remember, it's like a supplement, so the longer you take it, the better those results. So always best to sort of multi-order. I'd get at least 2 bottles of that. And when you spend over £30 as well, you do get the option to use PayPal Pay in 3 on our website.
And you'll only pay 1 postage if you're multi-ordering as well. Something else we just want to mention is the weighted vest that we've got available for you. It comes from Fiona Summers. This is brilliant to maximise day-to-day tasks or maximise your fitness.
Yeah, it's a little bit, you know, when you see the guys in the armies and the girls in the army and they're wearing weighted packs, or sometimes you'll see somebody just jogging down the road, but they've got an extra weight on them. That extra weight will help you burn extra calories. The great thing with this vest, though, it's only 1 kilogram, so you hardly notice you've got it on, but it will allow you to get the most out of your everyday, even by just doing regular things like your housework, walking up and down stairs to get bedding and things. But if you do want to wear this whilst you're exercising, going out for a walk, whilst you're jogging, honestly, it maximises the workout that you get. But wear it every day at home. What we found as well is it really helps with your stance.
Yeah, posture-wise, yeah, because all the weight's at the back that you carry. It's not over-heavy either. That's the other great thing about this vest. So it doesn't weigh you down, so it's comfortable to wear underneath your clothes. It's only 1 kilo, 2 pounds in weight. You'll find it's really comfortable, but you'll be amazed what a difference it makes.
Even if you just wear it, and I know this will sound ridiculous, whilst you're sitting at a desk, it's going to help with your posture. And having better posture can instantly make you look that little bit trimmer, but also helps and benefits your body in so many different ways. And we do so much slouching over computers, over tablets, over phones. Pop this on and just wear it as an everyday thing. At your desk at work, whilst you're going out, walking down the shops, picking the kids up from school. When you're really going out walking, when you're jogging, when you're exercising, just get into the habit of popping it on under your clothes and you will, I think, reap the benefits. $39.99 is your price, and of course you can split that cost to $14.98. It's 3 payments, and you can do that on our website, of course, shopontv.co.uk. On the website you'll find absolutely everything we've got available. Remember, join us every single evening, and if you want to go to the live hour, the button's right there. Click onto that page and that will take you through to our live products, and that's exactly what you're seeing. It's all about your well-being. But remember, our main item, only this price for the show. It will shoot back up to virtually £800 after our +1 show, if there's stock available. And remember, it's stock-wise. When this sells out, we have no more stock coming in of this for 6 to 7 weeks, this model.
Now, if you've not seen this kind of technology, it's for me, the easiest way to get your workout, to get your exercise in. It's about maximising muscle fibre activation simply by standing on it, sitting on it, or leaning on it. Now, the machine itself is one of the widest platforms we've ever seen on the market, and that means it's like maximising the levels that are in there. You've got 1 to 10 on your manual levels, but you've also got 3 3 auto programs on there. Look at Hayley's arms as they make contact with the machine. Now, the readout that you've got there is also brilliant because it really motivates you. On the left-hand side, you've got the time, so it'll tell you how many minutes you're running. Remember, 10 minutes maximum a day. In the middle, it's going to give you an idea of how many calories you've burned. That's what we all want to know. And then you've also got that third section on the other side that gives you that readout. So 1 to 10 on your manuals. There's the 1 to 10. Hayley's on level 4 at the moment. It's also got an LED light round the outside. It'll be blue, and then when it gets down to the last 3 minutes, it'll turn to a red colour, just giving you the idea that you're coming towards the end of a workout.
And if you like a little bit of music,
yes,
you can actually play your music through it.
It's got speakers in there, yeah, built-in speakers.
Very cool.
So it's a Bluetooth connection to your phone or to your tablet, and it'll play your music through the machine whilst you're doing your workout. 075248 is your item number. As we said, standing, sitting, leaning, all those different areas that you want to focus on, you can focus on whenever you like and focus on those particular muscle areas.
And your body instantly goes into work. So all I'm doing is leaning onto the machine. I'm sat down, but can you see on my back, my muscles are all activated because I'm on the machine, because of how the machine moves. It makes my muscles contract and relax super quickly. So my arms think I'm doing tricep dips. My back thinks I'm rowing on a rowing machine. My tummy thinks I'm doing sit-ups. But all I'm actually doing is sitting on this machine. It maximizes the way your muscles work. So you're only allowed to use this up to 10 minutes a day. So this allows you very easily to fit that exercise into your everyday life. Because I know we are super time poor, and often the thing that we don't get round to doing is exercising. I love to exercise. I want to get to the gym, but sadly, life takes over and you don't always get. With this, you can jump on this every single morning whilst the kettle's boiling, while you're making your coffee, the porridge is in the microwave. As soon as you get on this machine, your muscles think you are exercising to the extreme. And remember, whatever you're doing, what you're seeing moving, and the further I go across the platform, the more intense it is. What you see moving isn't just my skin wobbling around. I can feel my muscles contracting, relaxing so much, they're absolutely solid.
That's what it's about. Each one of those movements is like it's an exercise. So it is that maximization when it comes to muscle fibers. In fact, we should show you that because we talk about it quite a lot. Doing regular exercise,
yeah.
So if Hayley's doing some squats, you're activating between 40 to 60%
and it looks like
of muscle
I'm doing
fibers.
a lot more than what I was doing a moment ago. Because a minute ago I was just stood or sat on the machine. Now I'm really moving, but I am only using about 40, 50, 60% of my muscle fibers if I'm doing this right. And I need to do a good few.
Yeah.
But if I want to make more out of that.
Well, you can, and all you've got to do is stand on the machine. Now, on this tablet, we've got what we call a seismograph application. It literally reads movement. So every time there's a movement, it'll register onto the tablet. So you can see those big spikes as I've moved the tablet round. If I just drop it down, you can see each time I do that, it reads that movement. So Hayley will get you to do those same exercises that you just did, those squats, and we'll be able to see those. Each one of those will be read on the tablet that you see there.
So as we move the tablet over to me, you can see there's movement there, but now I'm not moving, it's flatlining. It's flatlining. If we're not moving, we're not burning calories, we're not exercising, we're not making the most out of our bodies. We need to move. So if I start to do a little bit of exercise, you can see then I'm doing those squats, and you're seeing that you have got that movement coming through on the machine. But I can't really go much faster than that. So I'm going to have to do a good few of those to get some true benefit. And this is why this machine allows you to exercise for the shortest amount of time, but get the most out of your exercise. Because all of a sudden, those lines are super close together. They are much larger. I could not squat that fast, but my body now thinks I am. My body thinks I'm running up and down stairs. It thinks I'm trampolining. It thinks I'm skipping. And that's my core. So at the moment, that's the furthest point from the machine. If I took this down to my thigh, where you really will see the benefits.
We're filling in.
If you want to tone those legs, strengthen those legs, if you want to get stronger, if you're really struggling perhaps with stairs, you're struggling with getting out of breath, you want to get that exercise, because of course I'm exercising my heart, I'm working my body inside and out. Look at that full screen. That is incredible. And that is why you only need to use this machine 10 minutes a day. Because
that's the most, isn't it?
Yeah,
maximum.
That's the most you use it, because you maximise what you're doing.
Because each one of those lines that you saw that filled that screen, each one of those is an individual exercise. It's such a great machine. It's so easy to use. It's for every level of fitness, whether you're someone like me who doesn't want to do anything, or whether you're someone like Hayley who loves fitness but doesn't have time to do the kind of exercises you'd like.
Outfit, but I never actually get to the gym. I think I'll do that last, and then the day just takes over. This allows you in the morning with your pyjamas on, if you like, just have some sensible shoes on, just to get onto the machine, stand on it, sit on it, lean on it. Your body thinks you are exercising at the gym, thinks you're running up and down stairs, thinks you're trampolining, thinks you're doing squats, thinks you're doing lunges, thinks you're doing sit-ups. It's working your body, it's making your muscles work without you even having to think about it. It really is as easy as this.
The other thing that's really easy, straight out the box, there's nothing to build, there's nothing to do. All you've got to do is plug in the lead at the back of the machine and plug that into the electrics. Your remote control is really simple and straightforward. Everything on that remote control does what it says on the tin, if you like. So you've got your power button at the top, you've got a manual mode, you've got an auto mode, you can adjust the speed and you can adjust the time. When you turn it on, automatically goes to 10 minutes. If you want to bring that down, if you're just starting, you can do that. If you want to adjust the height of the speeds that are on there, remember it's 1 to 10 on a manual, you can do that. But your auto program, it's a bit like having a personal trainer.
Yeah.
It goes up and down in speeds, doesn't it?
Yeah, so it's a bit like HIIT training. It speeds you up and slows you down, which is a really good way, again, to get the most out of your exercise. But can you see my arm? Because I'm leaning my arm onto the machine, my muscle is activating. I can't make that happen. If I take my arm off, that muscle's gone. If I put my arm on, that muscle's working. And honestly, that's what this machine does. As soon as you put your body to the machine, it will work out the muscles in your body. The great thing is it allows you to do a lot of exercise in a short amount of time, and that's why for so many people they achieve their goals with this technology. And it's not new technology, it's been going around for years. Elite athletes were the ones that really used it, ice skaters, ballerinas, rugby players, football players, because it allowed them to maximize their workout in a shorter amount of time, get that final cut, get that final strength. But the machines then were thousands of pounds, so they were only for the elite. Right now, you've got that technology that you can have in your home at a reduced price, like we can't quite believe, but only this price for the show. Should be virtually £800. So you are on a whole from our price, and actually elsewhere, if you find it elsewhere, on a whole it is nearly £800. So saving really £420 off the regular price. The best price there we found is Costco. It's still saving £220 off that price. Your saving is incredible. Comes with the resistance bands. It's also got wheels, so it's easy to maneuver. You've got this saving only till the end of the show, and you can split the cost, but it is the last of our stock, and when this stock has gone, we actually don't have another delivery of this model for another 6 to 7 weeks. So grab it now and get ready for the summer. And there's no excuse, because you will definitely have time. You'll definitely have time to use it. 075248 is your item number. Remember, you can use PayPal Pay in 3 and spread the cost interest-free. We say no more than 10 minutes a day, but during the shows, we often do what we call 3-minute challenges to see if we can get a full body workout, standing, sitting and leaning in just 3 minutes. Now, Katie often joins us from MAXhealth, and she put Hayley to the test. 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Nice, legs wide. Let's go for maximum. Okay, let's just start with the legs straight, okay, not lock knees, and just get that toning happening in the tummy. Literally, I can't tell you people, this is enough to get into the obliques and around into the front wall and into the back back fat.
Oh, I've
Now
stopped.
we're
Oh,
gonna-
I've switched off. That's because it switches off after 10 minutes. I'm going to do the same exercises at the side, but I won't be getting the benefit, obviously.
Now it turns off after 10 minutes because you're only meant to do maximum 10 minutes a day. But obviously we're showing you throughout the show machines are on all day as well, you know, all night as well. So I've popped mine back on, so you're really seeing that work. My legs think I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm trampolining, thinks I'm skipping. Sean's doing the same movement as me, but nothing.
Let's get some squats.
Nothing happening there. So, I mean,
Squat time.
if you did some squats,
Okay.
you'd at least be doing something.
Let's get some squats in. Come
So
on.
you're
least
using
something.
now
4,
40 to 60% of your muscle
something, for
I'm
fibers.
God's
on low
sake.
speed. It's harder.
We're using
2,
about 90 to 100% of our muscle
Let's
fibers.
just get one
Now we
leg
need
on.
to change now. Oh,
Let's get one leg on.
Okay.
Okay. You can either come up on the ball of the back foot or you can keep that leg placed. Let's get into some nice lunges. Try to make sure that your knee, and Sean, make sure your knee doesn't go over your toe, honey.
Okay.
Just to keep everything in line, up and down, really gently. Now, I got one for you. Twist to the right. Yep. And just stay twisted, come back to center.
Oh,
Twist to the right.
oh, I've gone left.
That's okay, we're gonna.
My other right.
that's camera right.
I have 2 rights and
One
2
more
lefts.
time,
right.
switch to the right. Good, okay, let's switch legs.
Oh,
Okay.
I feel like I'm wasting my
Coming up on
time.
the ball of the back foot makes this lunge a lot harder. Low speeds, guys, remember, it's harder. Nice.
right, we've only got a minute left on the challenge, so we need to do some sitting and leaning as well.
Let's go over
Some
to the left
twisting.
just for a second. Sorry, we kind of went off the 3-minute challenge.
Where should we go? A minute,
1 minute left.
Where do you want to go?
Sit, or we
Lean?
can- yeah, let's go lean.
Leany time.
Bingo wingos, here we go. Just hands.
And this is a horrible area to work at. The back fat, you can feel
Horrible.
your back fat moving. And you know that it's moving those muscles and toning that area. And also the bingo wings.
Bingo wingos, turn
the
those
arms.
hands in.
Wow.
Really feel it. Oh my gosh. And again, let's just stress, Haley's rock solid. And she's shaking it off there, man. I'm telling you what, it's great.
Shake
And we've
it up.
still got time to sit. And you think you're going to sit on the machine. Is that
Yeah, we can
exercising?
sit.
But it is, isn't it?
Not only exercising, but it's also a great way to massage, not massage, but bring blood flow into the base of the lower spine.
And that's one of the things it's designed to do, help you with that blood circulation.
Now, the further you lean back, the more it works that core.
Oh my gosh.
Less than
it's
10
amazing.
seconds remaining.
Legs up and out and in and out. Flex those feet and in, out.
Time's up, but I'm not
And
going
in,
to tell them. Keep going.
But that is, you really feel it, don't
Breathy,
you?
aren't
Yeah,
you? It's a proper workout.
Honestly, people,
Really on the arms,
you
the legs,
feel it. I mean,
the
especially
tummy.
It's a full body workout.
Yeah.
Honestly, it is incredible. Leaning back, I really feel like I'm doing sit-ups, and you feel those muscles activating without actually having to struggle and do a sit-up. My body thinks I'm doing it. Also working, of course, those arms, the bingo wings, the back fat, all those areas that are really difficult areas to exercise. You can target those areas by standing, sitting, or leaning on the machine.
It is really that simple. Now, again, we've got to remind you, price-wise, it's a show special price. Should be almost £800. It's down to £379.99, a £420 discount. All you need to do is add that number to your basket. 075248 is the item number. And if you want to use PayPal, £129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. When Katie comes in to explain, Katie does all the shows and exhibitions for MAXhealth. She goes up and down the country, all across the world actually. This is one of their best-selling machines, but they never have it at this kind of price.
1 to 5 is for physical exercise. And believe it or not, physical exercise is harder when it's slower. And when you start to bring the speed above 5, now you're bringing the heart rate up to a low impact, which is how we burn
Well,
calories.
if we bring my speed right down, so you can see, so that's 1.
Oh, look at that difference.
And I can stand quite close together.
Yep.
And I've got movement. But actually, if I go further apart, and it actually says sort of walking, jogging, so it's a bit more intense. If I go right to the edge, it's more intense.
Wow,
And
yeah.
those are the muscles you'd be using if you were doing those tasks, like walking.
And that's just
jogging.
one level.
Yeah.
I can now go up to
Exactly.
level 2, and it's even more. I can go up to level 3, and it's even more. Level 4, you can see that on your screen. Level 5, level 6,
You're going.
7.
You're going.
8.
And we're going to slowly
9,
get into the biggest
10.
muscle we have, which is the heart.
Right,
And
so
we're
you're
gonna
getting
bring
that
the heart
proper
rate up
workout.
as well. Now, I like to tell you about this too, because in the center, there's less movement, so it's a great way to get the muscles warmed up. Okay, now we're taking the feet a little bit wider to that jog position. So now I'm feeling it in my glutes. I'm not going to show you.
Show us your glutes.
Let me just turn around. Into the hip flexors, yeah, and down the inseam, which is the adductors. So if this is a place in your body that you want to physically tone.
Yes, please.
Because what we didn't really talk about is it just looks like we're shaking. Wrong. It's those muscles passively contracting.
It's that
When
muscle activation we talked about at the beginning,
yeah.
isn't it?
Because I could squat, I could get off this machine right now and I could just do regular squats. So you could exercise at home, right? Okay, I'll do some squats.
Actually, we can show the movement, can't we, with the seismograph application?
Yeah, well,
love
right
that.
now I'm using about 40 to 60% of my
Because
muscle
you're using
fibers.
a few different muscle groups.
Yeah.
But you get on this, and because the board is trying to throw you off, it's never going to throw you off. But basically, you've got so many more muscles that have to get activated to actually to keep you on board.
So if I stand on the machine, from going from doing more work than I am now, I've gone from 40 to 60% of muscle fibers to around about 90 to 100% of my muscle fibers in action.
That's
And
the
you're
difference
solid.
it makes,
You're
isn't
solid as a rock. And look at what's happening. I mean, it's quite amazing. So I'm just going to go out to the wider position. Now, guess what? I'm going right into the old tum-tum. Okay?
Yeah.
So we're getting into the front wall. We're getting into the obliques. We're getting around to that dreaded.
So this is great for your balance, isn't it?
100% for balance, but also if you're wanting to get in and really tone, like we can do exercises on a static surface, you know, forever and ever. But look what's happening. I mean, I don't want to show you, but I'm going to show you.
And this is why elite athletes use this,
Yeah.
and ballerinas, rugby players, football
Astronauts,
players,
this kind of technology,
High-profile
isn't it?
athletes and dancers and people who need their core, but also who need a result quickly, okay? Now bend in the knees just for a sec, a little micro bend. Now all of a sudden, you'll notice that the upper body is quite quiet, but guess what? Hamstrings and calves is getting
Yes.
this
We could
amazing
see,
workout.
yeah.
So you're able to isolate different parts of the body that you physically want to get in and strengthen and tone. So it's not just toning. Again, those muscles are contracting into fatty pockets and firming away like you would if you were exercising, but you're also strengthening those muscles as well. So it's quite incredible. It is the smartest way, I think, to exercise. And people always say to me, oh, this is the lazy way. You know what?
I'll take
It's
it.
the sensible way.
It
It is the sensible way, and honestly, just the smallest movement. If I lift my heel, it now really is triggering my calf. Instantly, as I put my heel up, triggers my calf. And that's going to allow you to get those great calves when you're walking up and down stairs, when you've got those shorter skirts on. It's always working the legs as soon as you get on, but it's also working the core. It's working the inner thigh, it's working the outer. I can feel it on that inner thigh. You can do the lunges, just work on the one leg, you can push forward. Honestly, the smallest movement is increasing, but the machine is doing really all the hard work. You can just stand, sit, or lean like Sean, and Sean is now doing press-ups like a boxer.
And you can feel it, I tell you. You
Can't
really
you?
can.
And you can't, he's actually as well planking, so he's lifting his
I'm
body
done.
up, so really working that core. And remember, it doesn't matter how you start, get onto this machine, it is activating the muscles as soon as you stand, sit, or lean on this machine. So by standing, my body thinks I'm doing loads of squats, thinks I'm skipping like I'm, running up and down stairs, skipping like a champion boxer. But then as soon as I sit down, now it's really activating that core. It was working my core when I was stood, but now it's really activating that core, like I'm doing real sit-ups. And then I'm leaning onto the machine with my arms. So it's working all the bingo wing area of the arm, all the back fat area of the back, but still my body thinks I'm doing sit-ups on the tummy area. Leaning onto the machine like Sean was a minute ago, now my body thinks I'm doing press-ups, and look how it's activating those muscles. I can't make my muscles do that. If I do that, my muscles don't activate. But as soon as you lean onto the machine, It activates those muscles like you will not believe.
And you can feel it on the whole body. That's the other great thing. The other thing to point out is you're not left alone once you've got this machine. When you go to the MAXhealth website, there's lots of exercises, lots of routines that you can do. Remember, this also comes with resistance bands. So if you want to use the resistance bands, if you do things like yoga and you want to maximize your moves on the oscillation board, you can do that. All that exercise that you normally do is maximized because it's about muscle fiber activation. Going from 40 to 60% of muscle fibers being activated to almost 100% simply by standing, sitting or leaning on this machine. It is our show special price, £420 off, and if you buy it elsewhere you're not getting it anywhere near this kind of price. Let's listen to what Katie had to say and tell us a little bit more about the board.
Okay.
Good to
then
go.
you have options of automatic or manual speeds.
Okay.
Now, again, I am definitely a kind of I like to be in control. Control freak, that's the one. So I love automatic because it is, like Haley was saying, like working with a trainer, or if you're in a HIIT class. So you're
there's like 3 preset programs, isn't there?
Yeah, exactly. Low, medium, and high, and it fluctuates throughout.
So it's a bit like someone, you know, when you hear someone trying to train someone, they go, run, 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 slow down, jog, slow, walk,
Right.
and it does that.
You're like, I'm trying. Oh my God.
The machine does it.
Exactly. I like the manual speeds because I like to sort of, I have a formula and I talk about it all the time, but the speeds that are lower, you have plus or minus.
Now, we can see Haley's screen on our screens right there. I'm just taking the speeds down on the screen, but you can see how straightforward it is, how easy it is to operate. I love the fact there's a calorie counter.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
and
great.
It's really cool because on Haley's right side, you'll see the speed that you're on. In the center, that is the calories that you've burned in that session. And then on the left side is how many minutes you have left. And don't forget that the LCD light that goes around is normally blue, but it turns pink, like everything on the set tonight. It turns pink when you have 3 minutes left. And then the board automatically shuts off.
And why is that? Because we're only meant to use it 10 minutes a day, aren't we?
10 minutes is enough.
Because it maximizes what you're doing.
Oh my gosh, if you did an arm session, just arms, 10 minutes, you're going to get off. You're sweating. You're hot. Your muscles are going to be sore. You feel it. I have so many clients that say, "Katie, am I going to feel sore?" Yes. You really feel it.
We talk about the basic muscle activation, don't we? When you do regular exercise, like Haley's doing right now, you activate between 40 and 60% of muscles. That's the muscle activation. So you get as much as you can out of it.
Exactly. Yeah.
However, when you do that same thing on the board, it maximizes.
You're doubling your result. Okay.
And you're seeing that. That's, you know, that is moving my muscles like you will not believe.
Haley, I challenge you to do that many squats.
You couldn't, could you? Because that really is making my muscles contract and relax. My body thinks I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm trampolining, thinks I'm skipping. Like you would not believe.
And when you bring the heart rate up on the board, so if you take the speeds up above 5, you're bringing your heart into the low impact rate. This is how we burn calories because you're not destroying the muscles, right? You're not breaking the muscles down. You're actually getting in and getting into the fat and breaking the fat away. And that's how we're burning calories.
And this is, tell us the difference, Katie, because this is an oscillation board.
This is so different from the old days when we went into the gym and there was arms and they were kind of restrictive with what you could do. And so the plate was a huge motor and it was really powerful, but it made you kind of feel like your brains were going to fall out of your teeth, right? So the oscillation is moving you from side to side. It feels like you're on a boat. Okay, or a busy subway, that kind of thing. It just, and again, it's just
but it moves with your body, doesn't it?
It moves with the contours of your body. So this is how we're meant to move, which I love.
And also, it's really, the thing I found about it, when you get on it, it's not unstable. You don't feel unstable in any way.
Your body starts working straight away. It automatically balances.
Yeah.
And that makes your muscles contract and relax super quickly. So not only my legs, my tummy, my core, this is great for balance because this area is, if you slip or you trip, it's your core that actually gets you back up straight.
And as we get older, unfortunately,
so important.
The balance is what goes. Your core, I'm so glad you just said that too, because I feel like I've got so much to say that I don't say
Well, there is so much to say.
There's so
this
much
is
to
why
say.
ballerinas, ice skaters use it for strengthening that stomach, so they've got
My
that
clients
balance.
say to me, Katie, the biggest thing that has changed on my body is my core.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Because you have to activate the core just to stay on the board. What I don't want anyone to ever do is lock the knees.
Right, this
Really
is
important.
isn't
Yeah,
it?
that's very important.
It's really important. You've got very little to no impact on the joint. So if you're suffering from, joint pain or anything like that, or you're not wanting to walk on hard surfaces because of the joint pain that you get, this is ideal.
Now, we always say, obviously, in that case, check with your doctor.
You've got to always check with your
Always.
doctor. But I think for people too, it's that mindset of like, oh God, I'd rather just get on my board. It's in the comfort of your own home. We didn't even really talk about the fact that there's so many fun features for the home as well.
Great.
Bluetooth speakers, okay? And there's actually this cool, it's like having a little DJ inside. Depending on what speed you're on, it will pick a song that matches the speed that your board is on. Like,
So it aligns with the
Yeah,
music.
That's
kind of
really
thing.
clever, isn't
Brilliant.
it? So,
it's crazy. Who thought of that? Like, that's nuts.
Brilliant, isn't it? And when we do get it home, the other thing I love about it is there's no big setup, is there?
No.
It's really
Guys,
simple.
You turn it on.
Right.
This is what you plug it in, you turn it on, and you go. It couldn't be easier.
couldn't be easier. You're instantly exercising. You don't need to know how to exercise. You just need to get on the machine, and it will make your muscles work as if you were exercising, as if you were doing lunges, as if you were doing squats, as if you were running up and down stairs, as if you were trampolining. Now, my machine's turned off because it's got an automatic 10-minute ring time, because the maximum you use this machine is 10 minutes. Obviously, through the show, we use it on and off throughout the whole of the show. Really easy to use the remote. You don't have to bend down to the machine. The remote's there right for you. You can speed it up, slow it down. All you need to do then is get onto it. And whether you stand on it, whether you sit on it, or whether you lean on it, you are instantly exercising. Sitting down, watching your favourite soap, and I'm exercising. So it makes exercise all of a sudden so simple, but you feel it. I can feel it in my tummy. I can feel my core like I'm doing sit-ups.
That's a really important point. You will feel like you're properly working out. You can focus on those different areas. You can see there, as Hayley puts her arm to the machine, you can see if it wobbles, it works. It's contracting and expanding those muscles at a rate that you couldn't physically do manually. And if you do any kind of exercise, it's good, isn't it? But it only activates between 40 and 60% of muscle fibers. Sitting, standing, or leaning on here, up to 100% of muscle fibers are activated. And even when I'm stood on this machine, it's not just my legs, it's coming all the way through. I can feel it in the tummy, I can feel it in the core area, I can feel it on the side of the body.
Yeah, your love handles.
Yeah.
All those horrible areas, and I don't know what it is, and I do exercise, but as soon as I hit 50, my skin's gone really soft, and you've got that sort of hanging flesh on your tummy, under your arms, your back fat hangs over your bra. This will help you target those really troublesome areas, which at points get really difficult to deal with. So as soon as you lean onto that machine, it is targeting that back fat, the bingo wings. Whereas normally what you'd have to do is rowing, rock climbing, something really, really physical. But actually you're sitting down, leaning onto the machine, watching a bit of TV if you like, listening to a bit of music through your machine if you want to, and it really is as easy as that. You see those muscles. We're not making that up. As soon as you put your body to the machine, as you saw my arms there, it activates the muscle. So my arm, I can't make that muscle work. If I take my arm off the machine, it's gone. If I lean onto the machine, it's activated. And that is exactly what this machine does. It targets your muscles. It makes your muscles contract and relax super quickly. Just because of the movement, it fools your body to think you are physically doing exercise. And when you look at my legs, you really see here how the platform, the wider platform, is such a benefit.
It's the widest one we've seen. The fact that you've got 1 to 10 on your manual speeds, but as Hayley moves her legs further apart, it's increasing that vibration. So the board is actually marked on the top of the board. It says walking, jogging and running. So as Hayley puts her feet together in the middle of the board, that is on level,
I'm on level
are you on?
5.
Level 5.
And I'm on walking mode on the platform. So level 5 then, if I move my legs to where it says jogging, which is a little bit further apart, now you can see it's intensified. So to my mind, so I've got 10 levels on walking, I've now got 10 levels on jogging. But then if I go even further apart,
Watch the difference.
that is now our running. Oh my word, now I'm really moving. So you have got that versatility that you don't get on all machines. This machine has been developed and designed so beautifully that I don't think you can better what you have here. A machine that's got a really nice big platform, a machine that has those preset programs as well, that has the 10 levels, but you have the different areas to stand to increase those levels. And honestly, by just popping yourself onto this machine with your feet, with your hands, with your bottom, it doesn't matter. As long as you get onto the machine, it is working those muscles just brilliantly.
Activating the maximum amount of muscle fibers that you can. Remember, the most you're going to do is 10 minutes a day. We've all got 10 minutes a day, but if you can fit in any time, obviously because of that muscle fiber activation, if you want to focus on your arms like Hayley is right now, you can. If you want to focus on the core area, you want to focus on that back fat that you really struggle with, you can with this machine. 075248 is your item number. Should be almost £800, £420 off our usual price. It's down to £379.99. Add it to your basket, 075248. As we say, 10 minutes maximum a day, but we often do 3-minute challenges.
Yeah, because sometimes perhaps you've only got 3 minutes, but we've all got 3 minutes. This is why you'll never not do this exercise. I can't always get to the gym. It's 20 minutes from home, so that's 40 minutes travelling. And then I'd need to be at the gym really an hour to get a good workout. So that's really a couple of hours out of my day, which I haven't got every day, especially at this moment in time. So I'm paying for a gym, but I'm not really getting there. My machine though, I can get up in the morning, put the kettle on and jump on this machine and get a workout. And the great thing is, if you've only got 3 minutes, the maximum you use, like Sean was saying, is 10 minutes a day. But if you've only got 3 minutes, even if you don't like exercising like Sean, honestly, you can get a full body workout in such a short amount of time. So count down from 5,
4, 3, 2,
1.
First of all, just stand, because that's all you need to do. That
Happy
machine is working. My legs aren't moving anymore because I'm not on the machine. You're working out like you would not believe.
Hamstrings and calves are burning right
Start doing
Already?
some squats.
now. Let's do squats.
So all you need to do, put a little bit of music on. That's working now,
I'll give it
really,
to you.
the back of those thighs, that bottom.
And I want you to
always
notice,
using that core
Going
as well.
down is one thing. It's coming back up again. When you're down in that squat, that's where the lower...
Lean to one side. And that's really working into the buttocks, that's working the tummy, but also the
Oblique.
love handles. Other side.
Yes. Everything's working. I mean, honestly, the obliques is one of the... I'm built like a boy, right? I really am. But it's so nice to get that definition. And to
Now
get around.
swing to one side and the other side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, Sean, let's do
he's
this.
good. I'm good. I'm good. Beginner level for me.
You're doing
Keep going. Really working the tummy.
It's
Right.
tucking my shirt.
Next, you're going to lean onto the machine. So I'm
Okay.
just on the floor. So my muscles aren't activated really at all. But like you're doing press-ups, I'll have to be doing lots and lots and lots and lots of
I'm going
press-ups to
wide.
work.
I'm going
to
wide.
you.
Going wide.
Then that's it, wide. Turn the hands in.
Bye-bye, bingo wings.
Then go onto your toes. And then feel that on the tummy.
Yeah, that's,
If you can, build to that.
that's everything.
Lift one leg up,
It feels like
one leg down.
isn't it?
One leg up, one leg
I'm
down.
on the wrong leg.
One leg. It
Yes,
doesn't matter which leg.
matter.
My hood's
Then
going
do a side plank.
Oh my word! Now you're is this beginner?
Side plank. Just 3 minutes, full body workout. And remember, if you actually go onto the internet, actually go onto your knees and then pull back, and that's a really nice stretch for your back.
Oh
That's
yeah,
gorgeous. I love that.
that is nice.
Remember, you can
Right,
always...
last minute, you need to come around and sit
Okay.
on it. So if I just sit on the floor, if you go onto the internet, there's loads of clips that you can follow
Yeah, on the
showing you
MAXhealth website.
exercise like this.
Talks you
We've got
through
tons
everything.
of content on the
Yeah,
website.
brilliant.
I'm doing the same as you, but my muscles are doing nothing.
We're doing
Katie's and
everything.
Sean's working 90 to 100% of their muscle
The
fibers.
arms are really
Lift your legs up.
working.
Chest up.
Chest up.
Can you
okay.
feel that? On the
Feel
core,
very
on the
bossed
tummy.
around.
I
I
know.
like it.
It's my yoga thing. I had to do this to people all the time.
Cycle.
Oh,
So I'm getting a bit of workout. I'm using about 40% of my muscle fibers.
I'm using
you 90
oh,
100%
I am
of
feeling
your muscle
that.
fibers.
This is my microphone.
And then go right
Come on,
to the edge
Sean.
of your board
Okay,
and then do
Tricep dip.
press ups.
tucking it
Yes.
back in. Hang on.
Oh, this is good. I love a tricep.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. And now let's massage.
Do you feel like you've exercised?
Now let's come with me now, honey. Come
I'm
back.
off for a massage. Hang on, I've got to tuck myself back in.
Spread your legs
So
wide.
Sean, you can hear he's out of breath.
Yep.
Give
So
it
his heart
a
rate up. If your heart rate's up, you're burning.
Oh,
actually-
yeah. No,
Come on, that's so good.
I'm doing nothing.
What a
You're
dream
now
night this is.
massaging those legs.
We have a massage, Hayley. Sorry.
And
Sorry.
And it's really nice for that at the end, just for
So
relaxation
nice.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And again, let's face it, at the end of this, get some kind of stretch in and see how
Yeah.
all of a sudden you found that great range of motion.
And obviously you've also got that, that circulation, that
Yeah.
blood circulation is getting everything moving. It's all about getting everything moving, getting you stronger, getting you fitter, getting you more confident, getting you ready for the summer, living life to the full because you feel a fitter, healthier you. Now, price-wise, we are a phenomenal price, but it is only for the duration of the show. It is a show special, so sadly at the end of the show, if we've got any stock left, it will go back up to £800. You have got the peace of mind you can buy it elsewhere, but you won't be very chuffed because you can't find our price.
It's a huge difference. Well, it's our usual price. At MAXhealth Fit directly, $799, so you're looking at £420 more than our show special price. Same at home, right, £420 more than the price we've got it for on the show. And Costco is a better price, but it's still £220 more than our show special. If you want to spread the cost interest-free, use PayPal, $129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free
And
payments.
that's your 3 payments, and then it's a bit like having a gym in your home. You really can get a full body workout on that machine. In those 3 payments, it's yours to keep at home, whereas I'm paying a gym membership every month of the year and not getting it, so it is a bit of a gym donation. You will be getting on that machine. Now, it's a bit of a well-being show, this, and everything works really nicely together. So your machine is going to help you get fit from the outside in a way, and this is going to give you benefits from the inside out, and this is all about collagen.
Yeah, the collagen supplement that we've got for you is a liquid collagen. It's 10,000 milligrams per serving. It's really easily absorbed. If you've got any kind of social media, you'll see constantly celebrities endorsing different types of collagen because collagen is so important because, well, if we start where collagen is in the body.
Yeah, I think lots of you, when you think of collagen, you think it's in creams. It's in a cream. Oh, you can have injection. You can be injected with collagen, which you can. But actually, when you're born, you are absolutely full of collagen. It's virtually the glue that holds your body together. You can see there the total protein in the body. 30% is collagen. It's in the skin. Up to 90% of the skin's protein. So it's in your skin in abundance. That's when you're born and you're full of collagen. You've got those really gorgeous cheeks, that fantastic skin. You'll find as well it's in your connective tissue, so it's in your joints, your ligaments, it's in your bones, it's in your cartilage. Now, that's all great when you're young, but sadly, when you start to age, and collagen-wise, you age from your early 20s, that collagen starts to deplete, and that's when you start to see and feel the difference.
And like you say, starts much younger than you would imagine. We've read a lot of articles recently about younger people who are actually what we call collagen banking, so topping up their collagen before it actually depletes. The older you get, you can see the more the collagen loss, but there are other things that contribute, and one of them is the menopause.
Yeah, you do, as a lady, get a bigger drop during the menopause. Obviously, the girls and the guys, we all lose collagen, and you see that in the mirror. You see the lines, the wrinkles. The skin starts to get saggier. You start to see the droopy jowls. You lose your jawline. The sagginess on the skin under your arms, the top of your legs. But the collagen in your body, like your muscles, your ligaments, your joints, you feel, as that depletes, you feel old. Getting out of bed is a struggle. Getting out of a low chair, getting up off, you've been kneeling, doing the gardening, and all of a sudden it's an effort. That is the depletion of collagen. Now, there's other things, though, that increase the
depletion, yeah, you can see, and these are all things that lots of us have. We love the sunshine, so sun exposure is something that increases the collagen loss. The menopause, as we talked about, if you're a smoker, if you have a bad high sugar diet, even things like air pollution, or it can be genetic, the collagen loss that you have. So if you've got all of this bad news, all of this collagen loss, you want to replace that
it's getting
collagen.
that balance back, isn't it? So if you're losing it and it's making you look and feel old, doesn't it make sense to take collagen to try and get the balance back in your body? And there can be so many benefits from taking collagen. Now, it's all down to the ingredients of this particularly, the pure nutrition collagen actually has two types of collagen to start off with. Verisol B, now this is one of the only clinically proven beauty collagens to actually give you the results that we're going to talk about in a moment. So you don't normally get percentages in clinical trials, but you have from that Verisol B. But then you've also got a second collagen, it looks like, which is absolutely phenomenal, quite new, but this is already going through big trials and the clinical results already have been outstanding. So you've got two incredible ingredients in collagen. But then you've got biotin and zinc, which has got loads of benefits.
You've also got vitamins in here, very important alongside your collagen. You've got vitamin C and D. You've got hyaluronic acid, which you will have heard of. And you'll see there, 10,000 milligrams per serving. That's something else that's really important, the amount of collagen that you have per serving. So that's in that one shot.
All of that together is helping, obviously, with your lines, your wrinkles, your bones. It's working on the collagen, but it's also working as well on the actual fact that it's going to help with bone density, your hair, your nails, strengthening those nails. And lots of people see benefits in hair and nails really quick. You've got great key ingredients that for so many can make such a difference. But we were talking about clinical studies.
Yeah, and when you talk about beauty collagen, take a look at this one first of all. In a clinical trial, 15% of people saw an improvement on their average skin elasticity, a 15% improvement. Now that's the bounce back to the skin, the youthfulness to the skin. A 15% improvement is massive, and that's just the first one. This is what we're talking about when it comes.
And that was in an 8-week trial.
Yeah, it's a Verisol B. The second one we want to show you is a reduction, but we're talking about reduction of wrinkles. 20.1% reduction of eye wrinkles. And these, again, are clinical trials that are proven studies.
Yeah, the only clinically proven, collagen, that Verisol B, to give the results that we're showing you right now. And that's what it's all about. It's all about those key ingredients. It's all about the benefits. It's all about you getting this home and trying it and getting that balance back in life. And if you're thinking again, well, what are the benefits of me taking this pure collagen? I've looked at lots of different collagens. One is this is the only proven collagen to get the results we've just talked about, but look at all the other key benefits.
Now, we always say individual results will vary, but imagine if you got any of these. It's designed to help with hair, with skin, and with nails. It's going to help with promote bone and cartilage health, as you can see there. Also great for immunity and muscle function. For us, reducing fatigue. That's why we would always say take it first thing in the morning. Keep it in the fridge. Have that little shot first thing in the morning. If you already take lots of capsules and you don't want any more capsule supplements, the fact that it's a liquid and it's quickly and easily absorbed.
It's a really tasty drink. Like Sean says, take it out of the fridge first thing in the morning, because loads of people say about energy, and get into that habit. It's getting in. It's a supplement, so you need to take it every day of the week to see those benefits. And because it is a supplement, the best way to buy this is to get at least 2 bottles. I would say optimum really is 3 bottles to really see your true results. And once you've started taking collagen, you won't want to stop, because that's when you really notice the benefits you were getting. When we've run out, all of a sudden you forget, don't you? And you're like, God, I look really tired. Why am I looking so tired? Get out of bed and you're like, oh, God,
oh,
I feel really old. And then suddenly we're like, we've run out of collagen. Honestly, for so many, it can make such a difference. But you've got the opportunity at a great price to try for yourself as well. 234270 is your item number. Of course, if you're multi-ordering, which is the best way to buy it, no extra delivery. And of course, you can split your costs with PayPal as well, once you spend over £30 on our website. But you might want to put it alongside some of our other products. And something you truly always love are our very clever leggings. How can leggings be clever?
Well, it's like intelligent wearing leggings. The reason being is the ingredients that are actually in here. They have ingredients that will be massaged into your skin simply by wearing them. It's also about that stretch. It's a four-way stretch to the fabric, really dense fabric as well, so they won't go see-through. They're a really nice fit, but the benefits when it comes to wearing something like this, you will be amazed by, because the ingredients will massage into the skin. It's about firming, toning and tightening simply by wearing a pair of leggings. They're designed to rejuvenate and improve skin's elasticity. They may help reduce cellulite.
By just wearing a pair of leggings, that's crazy. That
Cellulite and fatty tissue.
That horrible area where perhaps it's above your knees, perhaps it's the back of your legs, and there's so little you feel you can do about that, and you can have cellulite whatever size you are. So this is helping to work that area whilst you're wearing these leggings. And slimming effect as well on the tummy, the legs, the bottom and the thighs. You actually feel slimmer whilst you're wearing them because of the design, but you really feel the benefits when you take them off. Which sounds
really
crazy,
is
a
body sculpting design. They're slimming high waistbands so they don't roll. They also don't gape at the back. It's the most gorgeous graduated compression. Don't want you to think they're uncomfortable, but because you've got that compression, it provides great coverage when you're working out, when you're squatting, if you're doing yoga. Breathable and comfortable as well, so winter-wise and summer-wise.
And because they have got that compression, they're really good for travelling as well, for flying, for sitting on coaches, for sitting in cars. Or perhaps your legs get very heavy during the day because perhaps you don't move a great deal anymore and your legs are always so heavy. That compression can be really helpful as well with things like circulation, but it's a really gentle compression, so really comfortable to wear. The idea is you wear them about 6 hours a day to get the key benefits. So that could be whilst you're sleeping, if you like, but they're a really nice legging. So wear them out, wear them to pick the kids up from school, wear them to, to do your exercises. And that's what it's all about. It's all about you wearing these fabulous leggings that have these key ingredients in the actual yarn, the thread of the actual legging, and whilst you're wearing them, that graduated compression is massaging these ingredients into your legs.
It could help with circulation and detox, improve the tone and the elasticity of the skin. There's vitamin E in there as well, so it deeply hydrates and rejuvenates. Four-way stretch, really comfortable to wear. It's a cloud-like texture, the fabric. It really is all-day comfort. Whether you want to wear them just in the daytime as a pair of regular leggings, whether you want to work out in them, they want to wear them as a yoga pant, you'll absolutely love these. You're getting 2 pairs of the same size for £55.
And that's great, because whilst you're washing one pair, you can still be wearing the other. You'll get into the habit, I think, of like I have, and you'll wear them every single day. So whether that's you wearing them as your legging, as your day wear, that's great. Or whether you're sleeping in them, perhaps wear them as your pyjamas if you like. As long as you wear them 6 hours a day, that allows the legging to massage those key ingredients that can help with cellulite, that can help to smooth and tone your legs. And if you are looking at your legs thinking summer is on its way, we're meant to have great sunshine, aren't we, over the weekend, and perhaps you're dreading, I'm like that, dreading getting your legs out. Those leggings can make such a difference, so get them and start wearing them. And though you feel great with them on, and you do, they feel like they're really slimming, It's when you actually take them off that you really see
the difference,
what
yeah.
they've been doing to your legs.
Size-wise, if you're not sure of sizing, we've got all sizes available at the moment. So if you're an 8 to 10, go small. If you're a 12 to 14, it's medium. They're the most vulnerable of the sizes that we've got. 16 to 18, it's the large size. Size 20 is an XL, and size 22 is double XL. However, if you're not sure which size to go for, with these we would always say size down, because you want them to be nice and snug.
Sometimes you're between a 10 and a 12, or between a 14 and 16, and those sizes you think, what shall I go for? Always size down, so go for your smaller size. So if you're between a 10 and a 12, go for small. The 8 to 10, you want to go for that smaller size, so they fit snugly, because you want them to massage those ingredients into your legs whilst you're wearing them. Honestly, you will absolutely love them. I would not be without mine.
It's amazing technology simply by wearing a pair of leggings. And we've got a great selection of products on the show. Check everything out on the website. And if you're not sure how to order, it's as simple as this.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
So easy to order with us, and honestly do order whilst we have stock available of everything. We're back on our board, we're exercising, standing, sitting, leaning on this board. It makes your muscles contract and relax, so your body, your brain, your muscles thinks you're doing loads of squats, thinks you're doing loads of lunges, thinks you're doing sit-ups, thinks you're leaning back on the machine and doing the back of the arms, doing the back fat, because as long as you pop your body to the machine, I'm stood on it at the moment, so it's working all of the leg area. I can feel it right into my core, and just by standing, it's activating my muscles. But then if you do the slightest move, you can increase the actual activation that you're creating, but in the easiest possible way. And that's why so many people achieve their goals, because you can do a lot of exercise in a very short
small amount of time. The most you're going to do on this machine is 10 minutes a day. In fact, we often say 3 minutes for a full body challenge. Well, we did that when Katie came into the studio, and this is what it was about.
3, 2, 1,
let's go!
Nice, legs wide. Let's go for maximum. Okay, let's just start with the legs straight. Okay, not lock knees, and just get that toning happening in the tummy. Literally, I can't tell you people, this is enough to get into the obliques and around into the front wall and into the back fat.
Oh, I've stopped.
I've switched off. That's because it switches off after 10 minutes. I'm going to do the same exercises at the side, but I won't be getting the benefit, obviously.
Now, it turns off after 10 minutes because you're only meant to do maximum 10 minutes a day. But obviously, we're showing you throughout the show, machines are on all day as well, you know, all night as well. So I've popped mine back on, so you're really seeing that work. My legs think I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm trampolining, thinks I'm skipping. Sean's doing the same movement as me, but nothing.
Let's get some
Nothing happening there. So, I mean, if you did some squats, you'd at least be doing something.
Let's get some squats in. Come on.
So you're using now 40 to 60% of your muscle fibers.
I'm on low speed, it's harder.
We're using about 90 to 100% of our muscle fibers.
Let's just get one leg on.
Now we need to change now. Oh.
Let's get one leg on. Okay. You can either come up on the ball of the back foot, or you can keep that leg placed. Let's get into some nice lunges. Try to make sure that your knee, and Sean, make sure your knee doesn't go over your toe, honey.
Okay.
Just to keep everything in line, up and down, really gently. Now, I got one for you. Twist to the right. Yep. And just stay twisted, come back to center.
Oh.
Twist to the right.
Oh, I've gone left.
That's okay, we're gonna.
My other right.
That's camera right.
I have 2 rights and 2 lefts.
One more time, switch to the right. Good, okay, let's switch legs.
Oh.
Okay.
I feel like I'm wasting my time.
Coming up on the ball of the back foot makes this lunge a lot harder. Low speeds, guys. Remember, it's harder. Nice.
Right, we've only got a minute left on the challenge, so we need to do some sitting and leaning as well.
Let's go over to the left
twisting.
just for a second. Sorry, we kind of went off the 3-minute challenge.
Where should we go? A minute,
1 minute
left. Where do you want to go?
Sit, or
Lean?
we can- yeah, let's go lean.
Lean time.
Bingo wingos, here we go. Just hands.
And this is a horrible area to work at. The back fat, you can feel
Horrible.
your back fat moving. And you know that it's moving those muscles and toning that area. And also the bingo wings.
Bingo wingos, turn
the
those hands in.
arms. Wow.
Really feel it. Oh my gosh. And again, let's just stress, Haley's rock solid. And she's shaking it off there, man. It's great.
Shake
And we've
it up.
still got time to sit, and you think you're going to sit on the machine. Is that
Yeah, we can
exercising?
sit.
But it is, isn't it?
Not only exercising, but it's also a great way to massage, not massage, but bring blood flow into the base of the lower spine.
And that's one of the things it's designed to do, help you with that blood circulation.
Now, the further you lean back, the more it works that core.
Oh my God.
Less than 10 seconds remaining.
Legs up and out and in and out. Flex those feet and in, out.
Time's up, but I'm not
And
going to
in,
tell Keep going.
But that is, you really feel it, don't
Breathy,
you?
aren't
Yeah.
you? It's a proper workout.
Honestly, people,
Really on the arms,
you
the legs,
feel it. I mean,
the
especially
tummy.
It's a full body workout.
Yeah.
And you truly do feel those muscles activating. I know what you're seeing is you'll think it's your skin moving, but actually you feel your muscles contracting, relaxing super, super quickly. Remember, standing, sitting, leaning on this machine, and you are working the body. Your body thinks you're doing loads of squats. It thinks you're running up and down stairs. You're skipping like a champion boxer. Then if you sit down onto the machine, now it's really activating that tummy, working that core, which is virtually that holds you up. That's your balance. But I've let my arms onto the machine as well. So though my body thinks I'm doing sit-ups, it now also thinks I'm rowing, rock climbing, because it's working all the back fat, the bingo wings area. But then if you lean onto the machine, and I cannot do press-ups, but all of a sudden, I am doing press-ups. It's activating all those muscles. Look at the muscles in my arms. I can't make my muscles do that unless my body is making those muscles activate. It's the machine that's fooling my body to think I'm doing press-ups. It's so clever.
And remember what that's doing. You're going from, when you do regular exercise, 40 to 60% of muscle
So
fibers.
I look like I'm doing more than Sean, but yeah, 40, 50, 60% of my muscle fibers is what I'm working. What's Sean working?
Well, by standing, sitting or leaning on here, almost 100% of muscle fibers are activated. If you want to get it, it's a show special. We've got the price reduced by 420, yes, 420 pounds.
But only for the show. It is going back up in price to £800 after our +1, if there's any stock left. And we have the last of the stock. And sadly, when this stock has gone, we won't have this model back in stock for about 6-7 weeks. You want to get trimmer, fitter, feel a bit healthier for the summer? Grab it now, split the cost with PayPal, and reap the benefit of actually getting £420 off the normal price. But please make sure you check your baskets out early. And this is you benefiting yourself, investing in you, and perhaps a happier summer ahead. And a very good morning and welcome to Shop on TV. I'm Hayley Green.
And I'm Sean Crawley.
Together with Shayley, and together we are exercising in the easiest possible way. A machine that is one of our absolute favourites here on Shop on TV, and it is the very end of the stock that we have. And when this stock has gone, sadly, we will not be getting this model back for about 6-7 weeks. The deal on your screen is incredible because you're saving £420, but it's a time-limited offer.
It certainly is. £420 saving, 075248. If you've not seen this technology before, simply by standing, sitting or leaning on the machine, it's about muscle fibre activation.
Sounds a bit too good to be true, doesn't it? But what you're seeing moving here isn't my skin moving, it's my muscles contracting, relaxing super quickly. So by getting onto the machine, my body's been fooled and my body thinks I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm doing loads and loads of squats, thinks I'm doing lunges, thinks I'm skipping like a champion boxer. You can stand on this machine, you can sit on this machine, you can lean on this machine. So by standing, you can see it's activating all of the legs, the inner thigh, the outer thigh. My body being fooled, thinking that I'm doing loads of squats, loads of lunges, running up and down stairs. Sit down onto the machine, now I'm really working the core like you're doing sit-ups. But if you lean your arms onto the machine, the really troublesome area, your back fat, why does that get worse when you get to your 50s? The bingo wings, you'd need to rock climb, you'd need to row to work those areas, but actually you just sat on this machine and your body thinks you're doing those things. And then leaning on the machine, all of a sudden, and press-ups are difficult, look how it's working those muscles in my arm. I'm not doing press-ups, but my body thinks I'm doing press-ups. I can't make those muscles activate. The machine makes your muscles work. And that's why, because it maximizes what you're doing by just getting on the machine, that you actually only need to spend 10 minutes a day on this machine at the most.
That is the maximum you will do, 10 minutes a day. We'll show you as we go through the show how you can get a full body workout in just 3 minutes. It is great technology. It really is top of the range. It's metal on metal build that we've got from MAXhealth. And when it comes to an oscillation board with so many features, 1 to 10 manual speeds, it's got a calorie counter on there. It's got speakers with Bluetooth connection. It's 120 kilos weight limit, 18.9 stone. And then that readout is going to really motivate you. The motivation station, if you like, counting calories, telling you what level you're on, telling you what time you've got remaining on the machine. It really is top of the range. And it's about getting that full body workout, maximizing that workout, whether you're someone who doesn't like working out or whether you're someone who loves fitness.
Well, this isn't new technology. It's been around for many years and was used originally only by elite athletes, rugby players, ballerinas, ice skaters for balance, swimmers to get that final cut, because you can maximize your exercise to the full. But now, I mean, they were thousands of pounds.
Yeah.
They are now, they've been developed, so they are in your home. They can be in your home. And price-wise, they're affordable for you to have, especially when you've got the discount that we've got, and you can use our PayPal system on our website as well. But what you're doing is you're actually working that body without having to go out to a gym, without having to go out the wet or the cold, or it's too hot. We always put exercise off.
Yeah.
And I think that people achieve their goals with this technology because you only need the shortest amount of time. And it is as easy as this. I'm exercising. My body thinks I'm doing loads of squats, thinks I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm trampolining, thinks I'm lunging.
It's
thinks I'm
achievable,
doing
isn't it?
sit-ups,
You will be
working
able to
the
do
core,
it.
yeah.
That's the thing. 075248 is your item number. Like we say, price-wise, we've got a brilliant price. It's a show special. That's why there's a clock on the screen. We've reduced the price for the show. Should be, well, $799.99. And if you look elsewhere for it, well, take a look directly at MAXhealth Fit, £799. Same as our usual price. £420 more than the show price. Home right is the same, £420 more than the price we've got it for the show. And then Costco, they've got a bit of a deal, but they're still £220 more than our price. So down to $379.99, that comes down to $129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments
Get
with
yourself
PayPal.
fitter, healthier, trimmer, ready for the summer in the easiest possible way. When this stock has gone, sadly, we have no more stock coming in of this machine for 6 to 7 weeks. So please grab it whilst we have the stock available, but also whilst you have this price. This price is truly only for the show. It will go up after our +1 show if there's any stock available. Now, this show is all about your well-being. This is all about your confidence. This is all about you feeling better in your own skin. And these leggings are all about your skin. These are leggings, and you get a pair of them, and they're intelligent leggings that actually, can you believe it, by wearing a pair of leggings, can help tone.
It's about toning,
legs,
firming,
your bottom,
and
your tummy.
sculpting and toning your legs by simply wearing the leggings, as Hayley was saying. It's all about the ingredients that are in there. Ingredients that when you wear these leggings, massage into the skin. So imagine being able to rejuvenate the skin. We just saw on that previous slide, it's about helping with cellulite by wearing a pair of leggings. Circulation and detox, helping improve tone and elasticity. There's vitamin E in there as well to hydrate and rejuvenate the skin. So if you've had your legs covered up for the whole of the winter and you're getting them out now and you want them to look good, simply by wearing these, it's about massaging
the leggings look
that
and
in.
feel amazing on, but it is when you take them off that you really start to see that difference. So for so many, it might be the softness and, you know, the tone to the skin. It might be that cellulite you'll notice a difference in the texture of the skin, the dimples, the uneven skin, improving those areas. And so many people reap the benefits by just wearing these leggings for around about 6 hours a day. So whether you wear them as fashion items, whether you wear them as every day, you're picking the kids up from school, you're shopping, you're going into work, whether you wear them when you do exercise, they're brilliant for exercise, they never roll down, they're really nice and high-waisted. But you might even wear them just to sleep in. As long as you wear them 6 hours a day, that allows that light compression that are on those leggings and the key ingredients that are actually in the yarn, in the thread, in the material. So by wearing the leggings, those key ingredients in the materials are being massaged into your legs, and they are helping to smooth. They've got full waist stretch, they're so comfortable to wear, though they are compression leggings, so really good as well if you're flying and things. You know, you wear compression tights and things. These leggings I travel in all the time. Or perhaps you aren't so mobile anymore and perhaps you sit a lot behind a desk and you find your legs get really heavy. Wear them under your clothes, if you like, if you have to wear a uniform, and they'll be working whilst you're sat at the desk.
802080, you can see some amazing ingredients here, that infused care massaging into your skin to give you those kind of results that we're talking about. Size-wise, we've got all sizes available at the moment, small through to XXL. You can see that size chart on the website. We've got to get back to that board in a second, but we've got to mention quickly, we have a great collagen supplement on the show for you as well. When it comes to collagen, you've probably seen it all and everywhere on your social media. This is a liquid collagen supplement, and the reason we need collagen is because we naturally deplete in it as we age.
You're full of it when you're born. Collagen is that firmness to the skin, you know, and a baby's got that amazing skin, and you know, you're young, you're full of collagen. It's in your skin, your bones, your ligaments, your muscles. But sadly, from your early 20s, you start to lose it. And visually, you see that loss in your skin. The lines, the wrinkles, the deep nose to mouth lines, the sagginess around the jowl area, losing your jawline, the sagginess under the arms, the top of the legs. But in the body, when you lose collagen, because it's in your muscles, your bones, your ligaments, it's when you get out of bed in the morning, you feel out old. You get out of a low chair or a low car and you're really struggling. That again is the loss of collagen. So doesn't it make sense if you're losing collagen, it's making you look and feel old, to take collagen to get the balance back? But actually, because of the key ingredients, you've got 2 amazing collagens in here, but so much more. You have so many benefits.
So many benefits. We always say individual results will vary, but it's designed to help with healthy hair, skin and nails. We talked about bone and cartilage health, boosting immunity and muscle function, reducing fatigue. Take it first thing in the morning. It's gorgeous out of the fridge first thing in the morning. 10,000 milligrams per serving. That's really important as well. And what we would say is multi-order when it comes to a collagen supplement. The longer you take it, the better the benefits you will see. And if you are multi-ordering on the show, you will only pay 1 postage. 234270. Go to the website and you will see everything we've got on the show. All the live products. You'll see our YouTube channel there. You can click and subscribe and watch back any previous shows. If you're shopping across the show, you will only pay 1 postage. But our oscillation board from MAXhealth is going to go back up to nearly £800. £100. You've got it for £379.99 or while stocks last.
Now
so
we're
be quick.
busy already on absolutely everything. It's all about investing in you. Perhaps you're dreading now the summer. The nice weather is coming. You've got the summer outfits out. You're hating your legs. You're wishing you didn't have this area under your arms. You're hating your back fat. Perhaps you're struggling with the stairs and you just want to be a little bit fitter, not get out of breath so much. This machine fools your body and allows you to exercise in the simplest possible way. And because it's compact, will fit into your home. Well, I've got mine in the living room, and when I'm not using it, I just throw a bit of black cloth over it. It looks like it's a piece of furniture.
It's actually a luxury fleece, not a bit of black cloth.
Luxury fleece. But then you can just jump on it as and when, and you only need to use this maximum 10 minutes a day because it maximizes the exercise you do. My body thinks I'm doing loads of squats. Regular squatting, you'll use about 40, 50, 60% of your muscle fibers. Because I've got on the machine, I'm now using up to 100% of my muscle fibers. Now my body thinks I'm doing sit-ups, but also I'm rowing, I'm rock climbing. It's working the back fat, it's working the bingo wings. So stand on it, sit on it, or lean on it. And by leaning on it, even if you've never managed to do a press-up in your life, all of a sudden, look at my arms.
Yeah.
My body is doing press-ups,
And you're
my
not,
muscles.
You're not in a full plank there. You're down on your knees. You're just leaning on the machine.
It's
This
amazing.
is why it's for every level of fitness. Someone like me who doesn't like fitness, who doesn't really want to do anything, but I know I need to do something. Doing 10 minutes maximum a day on here, you can get a full body workout. You can get a full body workout in 3 minutes, and we'll show you that shortly. Now, you'll see as Hayley stands on the machine, that wobble means the muscle activation is there. Maximising muscle activation.
It's toning, it's strengthening, it's helping with flexibility. Every little move, it activates a muscle. So if I'm just stood, it thinks I'm doing loads and loads of squats, but to the maximum, I couldn't physically do this myself. But if I lift my leg, then you're going to see how it'll activate my calf. So you can just do the slightest of movement and it's working areas like you just couldn't do it by yourself. Elite athletes, rugby players, ballerinas, ice skaters use this technology and have done for years, but they were thousands of pounds, so it was only for the elite athletes. Your price on your screen for technology that, and this is so brilliantly made, a nice wide platform, so it gives you loads of versatility. It's like though it's got 10 levels of power, because of where you stand, it increases that power. So in a way, it's like you've got 30 different levels, and we'll explain that. You're seeing the controls. In the middle, that's my calorie burn, which we're loving. You can see I'm only on level 2 at the minute, but it will go up to level 10. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you can see the minutes ticking away. Maximum 10 minutes a day, and it has a 10-minute timer. So it will tell you, that's it. You've done your exercise, and we've all got 10 minutes. We might not have an hour to go to the gym. We might not have, 45 minutes to go out running, but we've all got 10 minutes. Or actually, because you can do so much in such a short amount of time, even if you only manage 3 minutes, you've done something because it's allowing you to do so much in such a short time.
So many of you joining us. 075248 is the item number. Just to let you know, when it does arrive, you don't have to do anything apart from take it out of the box and plug that cord that you see there in the back into the PowerPoint. Everything is really simple, but you're not left on your own. Once you've got hold of this, if you want any advice, any exercises, you go to the MAXhealth website. There are exercise videos, there's inspirational exercises. Just click on and scroll through. Remember, if you go to MAXhealth to buy it, it's £799. Don't buy it there, buy it with us whilst we've got it on the show special.
You do get that resistance band as well. There's loads of inspiration, but remember, you just need to get on the machine. Do your regular exercise, stand, sit, lean. There's videos on there to follow too. So you are, like Sean says, never on your own. And you're not on your own. You've got your board. Your board is doing the exercise for you. As long as you get onto this machine, it's activating muscles more than you could personally do by yourself. Price-wise, do remember it's a show special, but the truth is, the stock we have, it's the end of our stock. And when this stock has gone, sadly, we won't be getting this back in stock for about 6 to 7 weeks. So that's 2 months. Where are we now?
Well, that'll take us into the summer.
Yeah, we will be. Where are we now?
That'll be July.
We're May
end of
now.
July.
Yeah. So then you've missed the opportunity for 2 months of exercise to reap those benefits.
And this is the time you want to get back in shape, isn't it? As we go into spring and summer, it might be the fact that you're just not moving as much. This is great for circulation as well. It's really simple to operate. Comes with a remote control. Like we say, all you've got to do is plug it in, and then every button on here does exactly what it says. Your power button, you've got auto, and you've got manual. If you use the manual, it goes from 1 to 10 on the speeds. Auto will go up and down on its own, like having a HIIT class, a HIIT training class. And then you can adjust the speed and you can adjust the time on that remote control. Really simple, really straightforward, but you can focus on any different area on the body. You can see Hayley's gone and sat onto the machine, but as soon as she puts her arms down onto the machine, it's activating all the biceps, the triceps across the arm area.
The bingo wings, and you need to rock climb, you need to row to work those areas. They're horrible areas to try and work out, but this machine is doing that for you. It's also working my core, it's working my tummy like you would not believe. So it thinks I'm doing loads and loads of sit-ups. My stomach is like, wow, you can't do another sit-up, but I am doing, but I'm not, I'm just leaning and sitting onto the machine. You can see my muscle activating. If I take my arm off the machine, that is not doing anything. I can't make that muscle work. Put it onto the machine, activated. And that's how it works. That's what this machine will do. As soon as you put your body to the machine, it fools your body, it fools your muscles, and allows you to exercise in the easiest possible way. We're used to our smartphones and our smart technology. This is smart exercise.
It really is, and it's maximising, again, that exercise that we talk about. Now, we often talk about muscle activation on these shows because when you do regular exercise is brilliant, we're not knocking it. You activate between 40 and 60% of muscle fibres. So if Hayley maybe does some squats just to show us, you've got to concentrate, but each one of those is an exercise. Each one of those is a bonus, but only activating between 40 and 60% of muscle fibres. Now, we're going to show you how it increases when you use the machine that we've got, the MAXhealth Oscillation Fitness Board. On this tablet that I've got here, it reads movement. It's a seismograph application. So every time I drop it, you can see how it registers on the tablet. So if I pass that across to Hayley and she does those same squats we were just talking about, you'll see each one registers as a movement.
So it's going to give you an idea of the muscles that I'm activating in my body. So if I stand still, you can see we've passed the machine over, so it's got movement. If I stand still, I'm now not doing anything. I'm not burning calories, I'm flatlining, I'm flablining. You need to move, you need to burn those calories, otherwise, that's why we're a bigger nation. So if I start to do a little bit of movement, you can now see that I'm activating those muscles in my body, I'm getting that movement. So that is my 40, 50, 60% of my muscle fibres, which is great. I'm doing something. That's what it's all about. Get movement into your everyday. But I can only do so much, and I'd have to do a lot of those to get some good results. However, if I do this, all of a sudden, and I'm doing less movement than I was doing a moment ago, but actually I'm not. My body thinks now I'm doing loads of squats. Thinks I'm doing, it's working my core.
Each one of those is a squat, isn't it?
I physically couldn't do those squats that quickly, so close together, and so many of them. And I can feel that, I can feel the muscles in my legs. And my tummy is the furthest away from the machine, really. So if I take this down to my thigh, then you'll really see what I'm activating in my thigh. I mean, it's virtually a full screen. So if you want more toned legs, if you want stronger legs, if you're fed up of your legs rubbing together, it's working the inner thigh, the outer thigh, it's working the back of the legs, it's working the calves. Honestly, by just standing on this machine, that's what I'm doing. I'm maximising my workout, and I'm not having to think about it.
And those muscles, each time on their own, because the machine's fooling them, those muscles are contracting and getting every one of those lines that you saw on that tablet is an exercise.
And it's not just my legs, it's working all of my legs, but I can feel it right into my tummy, working that core. And I can feel it as well on the love handle area. If I tilt just the smallest of movement, you'll feel it works even more. So I can really feel it now on the love handles. I can feel it on the bottom that I'm leaning into. So working all those troublesome areas. Where are your troublesome areas? Mine are from the top of my head to my toes, actually, but I can't work my face much. But on here, you can work from your shoulders down, and you truly can sit onto the machine, and it's working the back fat. Now I think I'm doing sit-ups. I can feel it on my core, and we want a slimmer tummy, we want a flatter tummy, but actually your core is your balance. It's what holds you up. It's, you know, it's your strength. So a strong core is so important. It's all the way round. That's your tummy, your back. But then I'm leaning on the machine, and now I'm working my back fat, my bingo wings, and I'm just sat down. I could be watching my favourite soap. Sean's leaning onto the machine, so he's now exercising as if he was doing press-ups.
And if you want to add movement in, you can add that movement in. So again, you'll increase the muscle fibre activation even more. You're really maximising then. Remember, you've got levels 1 to 10 on your manual, but depending where you put your body onto the machine, it increases those levels. So 1 to 10 in the middle. If you move your feet or hands further apart, it's like you've got another 10 levels, and that's what you're seeing here. 1 to 10, then you go to, it's marked on the board, jogging, that's like 1 to 20, and then take it to the extremities of the board, and it takes up to almost 30 levels because of that increasing size of the board. Biggest board we've seen when it comes to this kind of technology.
It makes it so versatile. It means you can do lots of exercise on here. Perhaps you like doing step classes and things. It means you've got the platform to work out. But by just moving the area that you're standing in, it does intensify the exercise you're doing, and you will really benefit from that, from getting right to the outside and then really feeling like you're running, because it says on the board, walking, jogging, running. I'm now on the running level. My body thinks I'm running. I can feel it in my core. I can feel it in my legs. It's like I'm pounding down the road. I'm running up and down stairs. I'm stood in my living room, but my body doesn't know that. It's exercise, and it's making those muscles work to their full. If I go a little bit further in, now I'm jogging, it's a little bit calmer, and there's 10 levels wherever you're stood. And if I get really close together, now I'm walking. So you might want to get on when you first start and just do it very, very gently, and it will grow with you. You'll never outgrow this machine. But remember, as soon as you get onto this machine, it really is doing the hard work for you. And if you really want to get those legs more toned, if you want to get those legs stronger, perhaps you hate that rub that you get between the legs. I've always had heavier legs. They used to call me thunder thighs when I was young, and it's always been my troublesome area. So for me, getting onto this machine works brilliant on the legs because it's working all of the leg. If I really want to use, you know, for the inner thigh, I can just work like this, and I so can feel it on that inner thigh. But again, it's working the buttocks. But still, even though I'm stood away from the machine, I can feel it coming through my body. So it allows you to do a lot of exercise in a very short amount of time. And that's why we only at the most use this 10 minutes a day.
The maximum you will do is 10 minutes a day. It doesn't matter whether you don't do any exercise. Someone like me who knows you need to do something and you know you need to use those muscles, well, you can on here, even if you're a beginner. Even if you're over the weight limit, you can start sat down on a chair with your feet on the board, because it's brilliant for circulation as well. So if you've not been moving as much as you should have been, it's about getting that blood pumping in the body. It's going to help with that as well. But then when it comes to someone like Hayley who loves working out but just doesn't have the time, that's why this is perfect, because 10 minutes maximum a day. Each time you lean into that machine, it activates the muscle fibers to the maximum. In fact, we're going to show you that you can get.
So my muscle is activated. Can you see that? Take my arm off. Nothing. It's not working. My arm's not on the machine, so now my muscle. Lean on the machine, my muscle thinks I'm doing tricep dips. It thinks I'm working the muscles in my arm. All I'm doing is sitting down. At the same time, my body thinks I'm doing sit-ups. I can feel it all in my core, and you can see it working still, the legs, and I'm just sat down. It is the easiest way to exercise, and because you only need to do a short amount of time, I think that's why people achieve their goals, because you can fit this into your everyday. Because sometimes when you think about exercise, for me, that's 20 minutes to get to the gym. I'll need to spend an hour at the gym, and then that's 20 minutes back. So out of my day, my normal exercise would be 2 hours out of the day. I don't have 2 hours a lot of days. A lot of days I'll go out in my gym outfit, do intend to go to the gym, but then the day just takes over and I don't get. It's the first thing you end up having to put off. With this machine, if you just get up a little bit earlier in the morning, or actually, whilst you're normally stood watching the kettle boil, get on here for 3 minutes, and don't watch your toaster, get on here for 3 minutes, and that is your exercise done. And that sounds extreme, but you can do a full body workout in just 3 minutes. But absolutely, hand on heart, the maximum you use this is 10 minutes a day, because it truly does. And I can feel this while I'm talking to you. It's like I'm doing sit-ups. I can feel it in my core. It allows you to do a lot of exercise in a short amount of time. We're all time poor, but I think we all know we need to move a bit more. I know we're all panicking about the summer, getting your legs out, getting your arms out, not liking your body, not having that confidence anymore, wanting to be able to walk that little bit further. Really enjoy your summer holidays, get out with the kids because you've got more energy, you're more physical, and this machine can help you tone, strengthen, all of those things, flexibility. You have so many benefits with this technology, and you've got such a good price. But remember, the price is only for the show. It will go back up at the end of the show if we have stock. If we do go back up in price at the end of the show because there's stock still available, you won't want to buy it from us because you'll be like, it's gone up £420. I'll look elsewhere. And you can look elsewhere, but sadly, our sale price is better than any price we could find. On a whole, £800 is your regular deal, really, or just under, which is £420 saving our show price tonight. But Costco, that was the best price we found. But it's not like you're saving £20 or £50. You're still saving £220 off that price.
£379.99 is the price it's come down to, a £420 saving. You don't even have to pay that today. £129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. We're getting busier and busier. Remember, that price is only for the duration of the show.
And don't forget, when this stock is gone, I'm really sorry, but we can't get any more stock of this machine for 6 to 7 weeks. And that is, though I can't remember where we are in the year right now, I think we're in, are we still
It'll be the end of July, we're in May. We're nearly the end of May.
My sister's had a birthday, we're in May. I don't know where we are. So it will be the end of July by the time, get it now and get yourself fit and healthy for the end of July. Feel better when that summer and the sun starts shining. You're feeling fitter, you're feeling trimmer. Those
you're feeling ready for the summer.
Dresses are great. You're getting your shorts out. There's nothing better than having that confidence to walk out and people say, you look well, and that's what this machine is all about, you being a better version of yourself in the easiest possible way.
So add it to your basket if you haven't already. So many of you have. If you've got it in a basket, do check it out. 075248 is that item number. You can go to the phones 0333 241 241 or the website shopontv.co.uk. But Hayley was saying maximum 10 minutes a day. That's the most you are going to do. However, we often on these shows do what we call a 3-minute challenge. A full body workout in 3 minutes, aren't we?
Should we do one?
Yeah.
Because you could, if you've only got 3 minutes, whilst the kettle's boiling, best time to exercise is first thing in the morning. It will give you the best kickstart to the day. It's for me, better than any cup of coffee. There's something that, well, you know, with exercise, they call it happy endorphins. I call it happy dolphins. At the minute, we've got sheep in the field opposite our house. Oh, and it is the best. We get home
joyous.
and they're all like, bah, bah. And you know that feeling that just makes you warm inside? Exercise does that for you, honestly. So it's like looking at those lovely sheep. It's like seeing those happy dolphins. It just gives you that buzz, and it's a great way to start the day. If I don't exercise, I feel down and slow and sluggish and low.
It affects your whole day.
Yeah.
It affects you mentally, it affects you physically.
It is. It's not just about your body, it's about your mind as well. But I'll shut up and we'll do a 3-minute challenge.
Let's do it. Okay, here we go with a 3, 2, 1.
One leg. So now it's like we're doing lunges, and you can just lean. I'm rubbish at lunges. My balance is all rubbish, but it is so good for that thigh, that inner thigh. You can just lean forward, and that again is increasing that exercise that you're doing. And that's the one leg, but obviously you want to do both. You don't want uneven legs. So again, just leaning in. You could bend the back knee as well, but this is really easy balance-wise. So then all you're going to do is get onto the machine with both legs. I'm standing on the jogging position, and I'm just standing. I'm feeling it in my core. I'm going to lean slightly down to that one knee, and I'm really feeling it across the tummy and into the love handles, lean into the other side. And that's a very slow movement, but you can really feel that increasing what you're doing. By lifting just the heel, it's working into my calf. I can alternate heel to heel, heel to heel. But I'm still only on jogging. I can increase that by going over to the maximum, which is the running mode. Can you see it's increased? So now I really feel, when I'm alternating, the difference that it's making. I can do squats, down, down, down. I can hold it down and bounce. God, can you feel that? Oh, we need to change. We're already 1 minute down.
Oh my word.
So now we need to sit.
That was all standing.
Oh, no, well, let's sit. We'll sit first. So sitting, lifting those legs up, feeling that core, and then tapping the toes down. And you don't have to do that. You could just sit, and as long as you're sitting, it's working that core. Leaning, it's working the back fat, the bingo. You can see the muscles activating. But if you can lift the legs, scissor those legs. You can build up, get balance. You'll increase, or just sit, practice flexibility. Lean forward and back.
That's great for stretching.
And it's so good for getting that flexibility into those hips. And then 1 minute, so we've got to go back to the back. And we're going to lean onto the machine. First of all, with our knees down. Again, I'm just on the jogging area. So that's gentler. I can increase by going across to the actual running. You can increase even more, putting the hands in towards the machine. I can then go up off my knees and do a plank, and that's really working that core. I can climb like so. Or perhaps you're really trying to work your core at the minute by simply putting one hand on the machine, one hand forward, one leg back. That's really working that tummy area. Swap. Really working that tummy area. So do that regular exercise that perhaps you've been trying to do and do it on the machine. Because what you're doing is you're increasing the exercise that you've done. And that, can't you feel that?
And you're out of breath.
I'm hot,
Aren't you?
I'm clammy. I feel like I've
3
done a
minutes.
class. And all we did was 3 minutes. Maximum you'll use this is 10. But as long as you get onto the machine, sit on it, stand on it, lean on it. Can you hear it in my breath? It's getting your heart rate up.
And you adjust that to
Burning
your
calories.
fitness level
Yes.
as well. I wasn't doing exactly the same.
We did a little bit of everything in that. So you can be a complete beginner and just stand, sit and lean. But like you say, you increase it or decrease it, whatever fits in with your...
to your levels. It does, it makes you breathy. It is a proper cardio workout as well. But you're not on your own, because you've got great advice on the MAXhealth website. There's great motivational exercises, there's videos on there. It talks you through the entire machine. There's no build with this. All you've got to do is plug it in, turn it on, press that auto manual, and it'll take you up and down in the different speed levels that are on there. MAXhealth is a brilliant company to hold your hand and walk you through the exercise. A 360-degree full body workout. Now, you see those resistance bands, they're included as well. Standing, sitting or leaning, activating up to 100% of muscle fibers. This is why we're so busy. Our show special, my word. £420 off, but it's not yours until you check that basket out and you confirm your order. See what a difference this can make to you.
There's 3 times as many people ordering as stock already sold. It's really great to have your company. And it's really nice to know that you want to make those changes. This is technology that you'll have seen. You might have even seen this sort of technology in gyms. There's usually one machine and you have to queue for it. We went on holiday once and there was a machine like this in the gym. You had to pay extra to actually use it. That this is technology that's in your home, and it's not new. The technology's been around for many, many years. It was used originally by elite athletes, rugby players, ice skaters and ballerinas, because it's really good for your balance, which is great in everyday life. Your core is your strength. If you slip, it's the strength of your core that gets your balance back. But that's what virtually holds you together. So if you feel, perhaps you feel difficult with your stance and things, it's that core, that stronger core that goes all around the back as well, which is so beneficial. But perhaps it is you want to get those legs more toned. Perhaps you're looking at the summer wardrobe and you're actually dreading summer because you know you're going to feel so uncomfortable. And there's nothing worse. I've gone through my life like that. I gain weight, I put weight back on, and sometimes you don't have time to exercise. Having this technology makes sure you always have time to exercise, because you only need to use this at maximum 10 minutes a day. We did a 3-minute workout, and I'm clammy. I feel like I've done a class. You feel like you've done a proper exercise. I'm not comparing it with you going to the gym for 4 hours. I'm not comparing it with you running for 45 minutes. But do you have time to do that? The truth is, and you'll feel this as soon as you get onto this machine, when you stand, sit or lean on this machine, it makes your muscles activate more than you could physically do by yourself. And that's why you are time limited on how long you can be on this machine. Now I'm standing there, my body thinks I'm squatting so fast, or I'm running. If I put my legs further apart on the running point, it would think I was pounding down the road. Now I sit down and now my body thinks I'm doing sit-ups. I'm leaning onto the machine. So whilst I'm doing sit-ups, and you couldn't do this at the same time, however clever you were, you're actually also working the back fat and the bingo wings. So it's like I'm rowing. It's like I'm rock climbing, which really activates. Look at those muscles activating. But my tummy still thinks I'm doing sit-ups. But then I lean on the machine and I can't make my muscles do this. Look at the muscles in my arms. My arms, my body thinks I'm doing press-ups. And that's why this machine is so good. It really does do the hard work for you. You feel the activation. You'll feel that next day. You'll think, oh gosh, I do feel like I did loads of sit-ups yesterday. And my machine's just stopped there because I've now been on the machine 10 minutes. It's like, that's your 10 minutes done. We've all got 10 minutes in our everyday to exercise. And if you haven't one day, 3 minutes, do a 3-minute workout while the kettle's boiling. We stand and watch the kettle, we stand and watch the toaster. Don't put the kettle on and jump on here in your pyjamas with your slippers on. Your hair can be wild, you can have not brushed your teeth, it doesn't matter. This is in your home. And that's why people succeed with this technology. And this technology we've sold for many, many years, and I still have emails and messages from ladies and gentlemen that bought this technology for us 10 years ago and are still using it. And the great thing is they haven't had to adapt their home. They don't need a big gym room. It's not a big piece of equipment. This can be in your living room. This can be in your bedroom. And it's right there ready for you to use. Actually, watching, do you like Emmerdale? It's very good at the minute. It's very I'm just a bit too emotional for Emmerdale at the minute. We have to keep switching off because it all gets a bit teary. And you're like, oh gosh, I don't know if I can, so I can't. But rather than just sitting on the sofa watching your favourite soap, and yours might be Coronation Street, might be EastEnders, it might be Hollyoaks. We do like Hollyoaks as well. But whatever you enjoy, rather than sitting on the sofa, sit on here. Perhaps you love the news first thing in the morning. Just sit on here whilst you watch, even if you only sit. Because my body thinks I'm doing sit-ups whilst I'm watching the news. It thinks I'm working my back fat and my bingo wings whilst I'm watching the news. I'm not even thinking about doing sit-ups or working my back fat or bingo wings. I'm watching the news. But my body, the muscles are activating, and that's why this machine is so clever. What you've got to do, though, is get it whilst we have the stock. The stock we have, I'm really sorry, is the end of our stock. And when it's gone, we can't physically get any more of this particular machine for 6 to 7 weeks. So that takes us into July. Get yourself ready for the summer right now. You've got a £420 saving off our regular price. It's only for the show. It's a show special price. So after our +1 show, if we have stock left, it will go back up in price. Now, whether we sell out or whether we have stock left and it goes back up in price, I know you'll think, well, it's MAXhealth. I know that brand. I've seen it. I can buy it elsewhere. And you can. But sadly, you won't, because you will kick yourself, because we truly have a show special price. Elsewhere on a whole, Sean, it's £800.
It's direct at MAXhealth Fit. You are looking just shy of our usual price, £800. Home Right's the same, £800. That's £420 on the price that we've got it for the show special. At Costco, bit of a reduction, but still £220 more than the price we've got it for you. $379.99 for the duration of the show. That's what a show price means. If you are watching on our +1 channels, do check the website to see if we've still got stock remaining. That's how busy we are. If you want to use PayPal, paying $329.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments with PayPal. That's if you've got a PayPal account and you are paying online. But you can go to the phones, and lots of you are. 03333 241 241, 075248 if you want to add it to your basket. We're going to give you a couple of minutes to check those baskets out.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
Now I'm going to try and work this out. We've got
Good luck.
around about 5 times as many people ordering as stock already sold, or 6 times as many people ordering than stock. Or I was quite close, yeah.
That was quite
5 times as many people ordering than stock already sold. If you've got this in a basket, you know you want to make those changes. You want those slimmer legs. You want those stronger legs. You want to have a more toned body. You want a flatter tummy. You want a stronger core so your balance is better, so your stance is better. You want better arms. You want to get rid of the bingo wings. You want to get rid of the back fat. We all have got areas that we want to make a difference to. But actually, just investing in you. Our bodies are meant to move, and if you really struggle with fitting exercise into your everyday, and whether that's like you're like Sean and you don't really like to exercise,
I could fit it in, I just don't like it.
or whether you're like me, and I love to exercise, but I don't have time to fit it in, this machine works for absolutely all and everyone. It allows you to do maximum amount of exercise in a short amount of time. But the only way you can reap the benefits is to check your baskets out. We have so many in baskets, and please check those baskets out and make sure you're getting your machine right now whilst we have the stock. Remember, when this stock has gone, we're not getting it back for about 6 to 7 weeks. The price as well is going back up in the show at this, at the end of the show, after +1, it goes back up to £800 if we have stock available. And you won't buy it then because you're saving £420 off that price. So get that discount, split that cost with PayPal if you can on our website, and invest in you, in a healthier, fitter you. And Sean, when people say, I think for a lot of people, it's not until you get it home and you're like, I know what Sean and Hayley mean. As soon as I get on, I can feel
You
everything.
feel it, yeah. Because when you look, you might just think, oh, well, it's just wobbling around. It's doing so much more than that, because your muscles are contracting and expanding to the maximum that they can. It's fooling your body into doing so much more exercise. Like Hayley always says, you're trampolining, you're running up and down the stairs. Those muscles wobbling, if it's wobbling, it's working because the muscles are activated. Normally, when we do exercise, we're looking at 40 to 60% of muscle fibre activation. And that's what Hayley's showing you right now. Doing those squats, between 40 and 60% of muscle fibres. However, when you are on the machine, you're activating up to 100% of muscle fibres. We're so busy across the board. We've got a seismograph application on this tablet that reads movement. So what we're going to do is show you the difference that the board can make. And remember, this is oscillation. It's low impact. So this reads movement. Those big spikes are from me moving the actual tablet. If I just drop it once, drop drop it twice. It reads those movements each and every time. So if I pass this over to Hayley and you do those squats again, what you'll see is each one of those squats registers as a movement. So that's good, it's exercise.
Yeah. So you're going to see the muscles that I'm working. So you can see the movement as we pass the tablet over. Now I'm not moving, it's flatlining, flablining. I'm not burning calories. I'm still eating, I'm not moving a great deal. So I'm not getting that balance in life. If I start to exercise, you'll then see I am getting a bit of balance. I'm getting some movement into my everyday. You can see my muscles are activating. And that is great. Every little helps. But I'm going to have to do quite a few of those to get the results that I really want. So if I could just maximise that, and you truly can, by doing this, all of a sudden, I am exercising like you would not believe. That is my tummy. That is me doing squats so fast, those lines so close together. I physically could not
each one of those is a squat. Can you imagine doing that? There's no way you could do it. Like you say, physically impossible. But each one of those is a squat on your tummy, but it's working out other parts of the body as well.
Well, my tummy really is the furthest from the machine compared with my legs. So what's it doing to my legs? I want to tone my legs. I want stronger legs. I want thinner thighs.
You're getting them. You're getting them.
Oh my word. I mean, it's filling the screen. It truly is working all those muscles in the leg. Whether that's the inner thigh, the outer thigh, it's working down the back of the leg, it's working those calves. And again, you've got the option. I'm stood on the outer side, so it's like I'm running. I could come in a little bit more, and it's not quite so intense. Can you see that? And I could come in right to the middle. So you can start as a beginner and start gently.
Oh gosh, you can really see the difference, can't you?
It says walking where I'm stood now, so I'm walking. Then I go to my jogging.
A little bit wider, so a little bit more intense.
And then I get right to the edge where it says running. So this can grow with you. And whatever mood you're in and whatever you're doing, I know I'm stood on it at the minute. I could be sat on it. I could be leaning on it. Because honestly, this machine will activate whatever muscles you put to the machine. We're just hearing how busy we are.
Wow.
I think we all want to make changes, don't we? I know we all get into a situation, and sometimes we get into a rut, and exercise is quite frightening, quite daunting. Perhaps someone said to you, you need to start moving, and you're thinking, oh gosh, I'm never going to join a gym. I just know I won't go. It's too intimidating. I won't enjoy it. Perhaps you're thinking about going out, walking more or running or jogging. I can't. It kills my knees. Can't jog.
This is nice and low impact as well.
Which is really...
Obviously, if you're starting something new, always check with your doctor or your health practitioner.
Yeah, if you've got issues, do always check with it. They'll know about this technology.
But this isn't traditional. It's not traditional vibration technology. It's oscillation, so it's lower impact.
A different
It also works out full body because of that. And you've also got great support. It doesn't matter what level of fitness you are, whether you're a beginner, intermediate, advanced like Hayley, even if you're over the weight limit, 18.9 stone, 120 kilos, it's really generous for home fitness equipment. But if you're over that weight limit and you like the look of this technology, get a chair, sit on the chair and just put your feet on here and allow the blood circulation to start that movement. That could be your starting point. But then it goes right up to the elite, like Hayley, who love working out, just doesn't have time. Maximum you're going to do is 10 minutes a day. 075248, so many of you with these in baskets. When we talk about those 10 minutes a day, when we do live shows, we often do a 3-minute full body workout.
Yeah, because sometimes you might think, well, I haven't actually got 10 minutes today, but you'll stand perhaps and watch the kettle and the toaster for 3 minutes in the morning. Don't stand and watch it, turn it all on, and then jump onto your plate and work out for those 3 minutes while your toast is in the toaster. And honestly, in 3 minutes, though it sounds ridiculous, because 3 minutes is so easy to fit into your everyday, but you truly can get a full body workout in those 3 minutes. The maximum you use this is 10, so just make sure every minute counts on this machine. So when you've got 3 minutes, even if you're sat on it watching the news first thing in the morning, you're working out. But in the past, we've done challenges, 3-minute challenges, just to prove to you, you truly can virtually work out from head to toe in those 3 minutes.
Yeah, Katie joins us from MAXhealth. Katie does all the shows and exhibitions up and down the country, across the world, in fact. And she comes into the studio and we put ourselves to a test. So we're going to test Hayley and Katie in this next challenge. 3 minutes for a full body workout.
3, 2, 1,
Let's go.
Nice, legs wide. Let's go for maximum. Okay, let's just start with the legs straight. Okay, not lock knees, and just get that toning happening in the tummy. Literally, I can't tell you people, this is enough to get into the obliques and around into the front wall and into the back fat.
Oh, I've
Now
stopped.
we're
I've
gonna-
switched off. That's because it switches off after 10 minutes. I'm going to do the same exercises at the side, but I won't be getting the benefit, obviously.
Now it turns off after 10 minutes because you're only meant to do maximum 10 minutes a day. But obviously we're showing you throughout the show, machines are on all day as well, you know, all night as well. So I've popped mine back on, so you're really seeing that work. My legs think I'm running up and down stairs, thinks I'm trampolining, thinks I'm skipping. Sean's doing the same movement as me, but nothing.
Let's get some squats.
Nothing happening there. So, I mean,
Squat time.
if you did some squats,
Okay.
you'd at least be doing something.
Let's get some squats in. Come
So
on.
you're
least
using
something.
now
4,
40 to 60% of your muscle
something, for
I'm
fibers.
on
God's
low
sake.
speed, it's harder.
We're using about 90 to 100% of our muscle
Let's
fibers.
just get
now
one
we need
leg
to
on.
change now. Oh,
Let's get one leg on.
Okay.
Okay. You can either come up on the ball of the back foot or you can keep that leg placed. Let's get into some nice lunges. Try to make sure that your knee, and Sean, make sure your knee doesn't go over your toe, honey.
Okay.
Just to keep everything in line, up and down, really gently. Now, I got one for you. Twist to the right. Yep. And just stay twisted, come back to center.
Oh,
Twist to the right.
oh, I've gone left.
That's okay, we're gonna
My other right.
that's camera right.
I have 2 rights and
one
2
more
lefts.
time,
right.
switch to the right. Good, okay, let's switch legs.
Oh,
Okay.
I feel like I'm wasting my
Coming up on
time.
the ball of the back foot makes this lunge a lot harder. Low speeds, guys, remember, it's harder. Nice.
right, we've only got a minute left on the challenge, so we need to do some sitting and leaning as well.
Let's go over
Some
to the left
twisting.
just for a second. Sorry, we kind of went off the 3-minute challenge.
Where should we go? A minute,
1 minute
left. Where do you want to go?
Sit, or we
Lean?
can- yeah, let's go lean.
Lean time.
Bingo wingos, here we go. Just hands.
And this is a horrible area to work at. The back fat, you can feel
Horrible.
your back fat moving. And you know that it's moving those muscles and toning that area. And also the bingo wings.
Bingo wingos, turn
the
those
arms.
hands in.
Wow.
Really feel it. Oh my gosh. And again, let's just stress, Hayley's rock solid. And she's shaking it off there, man. I'm telling you what, it's great.
Shake
And
it
we've
up.
still got time to sit. And you think you're going to sit on the machine. Is that
yeah, we can
exercising?
sit.
But it is, isn't it?
Not only exercising, but it's also a great way to not massage, but bring blood flow into the base of the lower spine.
And that's one of the things it's designed to do, help you with that blood circulation.
Now, the further you
Wow.
lean back, the more it works that core.
Oh my gosh.
Less than
it's
10
amazing.
seconds remaining.
Legs up and out and in and out. Flex those feet and in, out.
Time's up, but I'm not
And
going to
in,
tell them. Keep going.
But that is, you really feel it, don't
Breathy,
you?
aren't
Yeah,
you? It's a
listen,
proper workout.
Honestly, people,
Really on the arms,
you
the
feel
legs,
it. I mean,
the
especially
tummy.
It's a full body workout.
Yeah.
What you see moving, it's working. It's
Yeah.
working those muscles, and you do feel it. I can really just stand in here, really feel it all around that core. That's your balance. That's your strength in your back and in your tummy, all in those legs as well. By just standing on this machine, your body thinks you're running up and down stairs, thinks you're jogging down the road, thinks you're trampolining, thinks you're skipping like a champion boxer. You lean on the machine, it thinks you're doing press-ups. It fools your muscles to work and activate to the extreme. And that's why you only need to spend a maximum 10 minutes a day on here. We have got so many already sold through. Half of our stock, though, is in baskets. You've got to check those baskets out. We are thundering towards the stock disappearing. And sadly, when this stock has gone, it's the end of our stock. We aren't getting any more of this model until 6-7 weeks, 2 months. That takes us to July.
Hopefully.
So please, right now, you can get yourself ready for the summer, get your confidence back for going out in those shorts, getting the summer outfits on, get that strength back to go out for those long walks, those summer evenings, on holiday, going down to that beach, going down all those steps, because you can do it, because you've got yourself physically fitter. Confidence to get into that outfit perhaps for that wedding. Perhaps you've got loads, perhaps you've been going through your wardrobe like me and you think, oh, I don't quite fit into that, but I'm going to get there. I'm going to get back into that dress.
Yeah.
This is going to get you back and help you get back into that dress, because by getting onto this machine, which is so easy, you are toning, you are strengthening, you are working out.
A full body workout, you can focus on all those different areas, all your problem areas. If it is your legs, you can see, you simply just got to stand on the machine. As Hayley moves her legs wider apart there, you can see how it intensifies the oscillation for you, but it's still a low impact way of working out. It doesn't matter what level of fitness you are, beginner, intermediate, advanced, someone who doesn't like exercise like me, but knows that they need to do something, that you need to keep moving for your own benefit. But then to the other extreme with Hayley, you can see she loves to work out, but just doesn't have the time. So it's as simple as standing, sitting or leaning on the machine. When those muscles are activated, it's maximum muscle fiber activation. When we do regular exercise, it's between 40 and 60%. When you do the same or less on the machine, it's up to 100% of muscle activation.
How great is that? If someone said to you, right, I've got this smart technology and I'm going to allow you to do sort of regular exercise, but rather than it being 40% of a workout, it's going to be 80% of a workout. Rather than 50%, it's going to be 100%. And that's what this technology is all about. It's smart technology. It's not new. This technology has been going for many years, but it was very expensive. Elite athletes use this technology. My friend used to teach, actually. She had a class. She had a
studio, didn't she? Yeah.
And she had probably about, gosh, how many machines did she have? She probably had about a dozen machines. They were £2,000 each. And so that technology has always been there, but sadly out of reach financially to the majority of us. Elite athletes love it because they can't exercise to this extreme without this assistance. So for a swimmer, getting that final cut to the body, for a rugby player, a football player, again, getting that final strength into the body. For ballerinas, ice skaters, getting that strength to the core, a better balance, which is so important to all of us. This is allowing you, though, to have that technology that was thousands of pounds in your home tonight. For that first payment, actually, of £129.65, you've got 3 payments. You've got a reduction from our regular price, £420 off our normal price. Now, we've only got that reduction for the show.
Yep.
If we still have stock at the end of the show, but we're that busy, if we still have stock, it will go back up in price to £800. If we haven't got any stock at the end of the show, that's our stock completely gone, and we're not getting this machine back for 6 to 7 weeks. That's nearly 2 months. That's taking you well into the summer. And you will kick yourself, because if you've got it in a basket right now, if you're thinking about buying this, if someone's told you you need to start moving, you're thinking, this is an easy way to move. I could just do this watching TV. I could sit on this, watch my favourite soap, and I've been doing sit-ups, and I've been rowing and doing rock climbing, and I haven't even thought about it. I've just been watching my favourite TV programme. If you're thinking you can do this, please order it right now, because whatever happens with us, whether it sells out or whether it goes back up in price, you will not find this machine for £379.99 elsewhere. It's available elsewhere.
Yeah, of course it is. You can get it directly from the manufacturer, from MAXhealth. £799 with MAXhealth. At Home Right, same again, £799. Both of those prices are £420 more than our show special price. The best place we found it price-wise was Costco, but it was still close to £600. We've got it down, £220 cheaper, £379.99. That means if you want to use PayPal, that's available to you. You can spread the cost interest-free. PayPal Pay in 3 is £129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments. And that's if you're on the website, but you can go to the phones, remember, 03333 241 241. You just need that item number at the top of the screen. If you've never shopped with us before, really simple, really straightforward, 075 248. When you go to the web, it literally walks you through the entire process.
We're massively busy. We are going to move away from the machine just for a moment. Our system, it allows you to keep putting items into baskets. So if say we've only got 10 of the actual machines left, and remember it's the last of our stock, no more stock for 6 to 7 weeks, so really 2 months. If we've got 10 of the machines left, you can all keep putting in a basket. So it doesn't have to 10 people put it in a basket, say, oh, we've sold out. 510 of you could have it in baskets. 610, 1,010
if we had that many
could have it in baskets. Yeah. Well, you could all have it. Yeah, but we've only got 10.
Yeah.
So only 10 of you will be able to check out and get it. The rest of you, it will say sold out. So we're going to move away just so you can check your baskets out. We don't want to stand there selling a machine that is so many of you with it in baskets. Check your basket through and invest in yourself. But actually, we're moving away to the perfect marriage, actually, because the machine is going to help you work out from the outside in. This is all about collagen. And collagen and the power of collagen, this is all about working your body from the inside out.
Yeah, if you've seen collagen supplements on your social media, if you've got any kind of social media, lots of celebrity endorsements when it comes to collagen. The collagen we've got is pure collagen. It's clinically proven to get results. And when we talk about a collagen supplement, we've got to let you know it's 10,000 milligrams per serving. It's a liquid collagen, so you're not having to take more capsules if you already take lots of capsule supplements. But the reason we need collagen is because, well, it depletes naturally as we age.
But yeah, because it's in your body.
It's everywhere in the body.
Lots of us think collagen, oh yeah, it's in creams. Collagen's in injections, but actually when you are born, it's in your body in abundance. It's in your skin like you would not believe. It's virtually the glue that holds your body together. But it's in your ligaments, it's in your muscles. It really is, you know, collagen.
Connective tissue.
Yeah, your skin, your nails, your bones, your cartilages, your tendons, your ligaments. It's all there. And when you're born, you are full of it. But sadly, when you start to age, which there's always a downfall from aging, and sadly with collagen, you age from your early 20s, you start to see that loss of collagen because you start to lose collagen. And visually, it's looking in the mirror and thinking you're looking older, the lines, the wrinkles, the sagginess to the skin, the deep nose to mouth lines, the droopy jowls you're losing, your jawline, your skin's saggy in the underarm area. You lose the collagen, the tightness to that body. But inside your body, you start to lose collagen and you feel that physically.
Well, we talked about cartilage and bone. Again, it's reduced in all those different areas, and the older we get, the more the reduction is. And then you can see there are many other things that add to that depletion and our collagen loss. Things like sun exposure, the menopause. Unfortunately for ladies, during that menopause time, a massive reduction in collagen. Also things like smoking. It could be a really bad diet, a nutrition deficient diet, if it's high sugar, things like air pollution. It can even be genetic. So all of these things add to the loss of the collagen naturally in our body. Well, ingredient wise here, we have got the most amazing ingredients. Clinically proven results with some of these ingredients. With Verisol B, we'll talk about it in a moment. Luxolite is also another newer collagen when it comes to market, but the other ingredients are really important as well.
So your Verisol B and your Luxolite, this is all about helping with wrinkle depth and increasing the elasticity, the sagginess that we were talking about to the skin, and has been clinically proven, that Verisol B. Hyaluronic acid, that's all about that plumpness to the skin that we lose as we get old. And then you've got vitamin C and D, and that's all about your bone density and your immune system. Biotin and zinc, now hair, nails, and it's all about strengthening all of these areas. And zinc, great for the immune system. So all of these ingredients together, alongside those incredible collagens, that Verisol B is actually one of the only clinically proven collagens to give some results that we're going to talk about. So by taking a collagen, we were saying about those benefits that it can create. One of the benefits people found when they did a clinical trial was this. And we were talking about the elasticity. I was talking about the sagginess to the skin, the droopy jowls, the deep nose to mouth lines because your skin's starting to hang. Look at the improvement people found in 8 weeks.
So an improvement in the average skin elasticity, that's the bounce back to the skin. Not a 5% or a 10%, on average, a 15% improvement on the way the skin bounced back. And that's on average. It could be that you get more than that. Now, the other thing to point out is a wrinkle reduction by taking a collagen supplement. Imagine having a wrinkle reduction. Well, take a look at this next figure. 20.1% reduction of wrinkles around the eye area.
And that was taking a lot less than you're getting in your drink every...
That's a quarter,
which
a quarter.
Is incredible. And yes, please, I would like to reduce my eye wrinkles by 20% in just 8 weeks. Yes, please, thank you very much. And that's what this is all about for so many. Not only about the skin, though, do remember that collagen is in your bones, your muscles, your ligaments. You start to feel old as it depletes. Getting out of the car is harder, getting out of a low chair. So when you see all the key benefits from all those key ingredients, you really do see that this is perhaps a supplement you should be taking each day to get that balance back in life.
And we always say individual results will vary, but imagine helping hair, skin and nails if you have problems with any of those. Designed to promote bone and cartilage health, boosting immunity and muscle function, even reducing fatigue. If you want to take it first thing in the morning, that's a great thing to do because it's really tasty. And also protecting against the outside stresses of the world. So 234270, multi-order is what we would say, because the longer you take it, the better the benefits you will see. Spend over £30, you can use PayPal Pay in 3, and you will only pay 1 postage. You can order on the phones, but the phones are busy. 0333241241. If you can get to the website, it's the easiest way for you to find everything. shopontv.co.uk. Go to the live show and scroll down. You'll see all the products we've got on the live show. The board we've got, the oscillation board, has gone crazy whilst we've been away. Please, if you've got that in a basket, confirm your order because the price will go up after the show. It's a show special price, and that price will go back up to almost £800.
And that can help for so many things. Perhaps you are trying to get a little bit lighter. Perhaps you're trying to burn some fat. Perhaps you've been losing weight, but you can't get that tone back in your body. Perhaps you want to improve flexibility. Well, you know, perhaps it is that you just can't switch off. I know for me, exercise is there's so many benefits from moving, from exercising. It's not just about the benefits you get from the body. Perhaps you notice your legs looking a bit slimmer, your tummy's a little bit flatter. You're doing those stairs easier, you're not getting out of breath so much. But exercise for me is really good for my mind.
Yeah, definitely.
As well. A clearer head.
Set for the day if you've done your exercise.
A happier head, a happier heart.
If you haven't done it, it affects everything in your day, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Everything seems to
I'm
go
slow,
wrong.
I'm sluggish, I can't get anything done. I feel low. Something about exercise. They say happy endorphins, and I call it happy dolphins. It's like it's that warmth, it's that happiness. You've done something, you've benefited yourself. But the great thing is, exercise can normally be quite daunting. Going to the gym is perhaps something you'll never do. It's just too intimidating. Going out running, the weather will put you off. Perhaps there's potholes everywhere. The roads are too busy. You don't want anyone seeing you exercise. This is in your home, and it's so compact. It'll fit into your bedroom, the living room, wherever you want it to be. It makes no odds. And all you need to do is get onto it. And I know that sounds ridiculous. And you're thinking, hang on, shouldn't I be doing some movement? Shouldn't I be doing some exercise? You know, you can. You can exercise on here. You could use it a bit like a step if you want to. You could do some real exercise and movement. But actually, if you just stand on this machine as a beginner, what you'll feel is your muscles activate. I can feel my muscles activating round the core, all around the back, the tummy. I feel it into my hips, so I'm loosening those hips, I'm getting the juice in the joints, and then you can see the movement in my legs. Now that movement isn't just my skin moving, that is truly my muscles contracting and relaxing so quickly. My body thinks I'm exercising to the extreme.
And it's very important to point out, don't just look and think, oh, well, it's just wobbling your flesh. That's not what it's doing. It's about that muscle activation, as we said. Muscles contracting and relaxing to the maximum. Because if you do regular exercise, you activate between 40 and 60% of muscle fibers, and you have to be really controlled. Simply by standing on here, you can see that muscle activation being maximized up to the maximum of 100% of muscle fibers.
That's crazy,
there are so many benefits when it comes to this kind of exercise. Oscillation plates offer less impact on the joints compared to traditional vibration training. And you can see Hayley's now leaning on it, so you can focus on different areas of the body. It can even help to improve balance and strength with your core with regular use, because you can focus on all those different areas.
Yeah, wherever your problem area is, all you need to do is put it to the machine.
Yep.
So if you stand on the machine, your body thinks you're running. And there are areas where it says jogging or running, and your body thinks you're jogging, thinks you're running up and down stairs, thinks you're doing loads of squats to the maximum. Regular exercise, 40, 50, 60% of your muscle fibers. Now I'm using almost 100. Sat on the machine. I'm doing sit-ups. My body, I can feel it on my tummy. But I'm also leaning my arms onto the machine. So whilst I'm doing sit-ups, it's also like I'm rowing or rock climbing, because you're working the back fat, the bingo wings, really troublesome areas which you need to rock climb or you need to row. Now I'm leaning onto the machine, and can you see, look at the activation in my muscles in my arm. My body truly thinks
That's
I'm
what
doing
it's about.
press-ups. 100% muscle fiber press-ups, and all I'm doing is leaning on the machine. And you can create more. I can just lean on the machine. I can plank up. I can climb. But as long as you put your body to the machine, you are activating those muscles and activating those muscles to the full. If I did regular exercise on the floor, that's great, I'm doing something. But are my muscles working like they are on the machine? They're doing a bit, but look at the difference. And I don't even have to move, and you can see now they're working to the full.
And that's that muscle contracting and expanding to where you need it to be to get that massive result. That's what it's about with this kind of training, this kind of technology, and it's for all and everyone. If you're someone like me who doesn't like exercise but knows they need to do something, knows they need to keep moving, or you're someone like Hayley, look at these moves, to the other extreme, who wants to get that workout, doesn't have time, but wants that maximization of muscle fiber activation, that's what you can get. You can focus on different points of the body. If you've got a problem area you want to focus on, you can focus on that, and you're not on your own. The other great thing is with MAXhealth, they really concentrate on well-being and fitness, and on their website they talk you through everything you need to know. The setup of the machine is simple and straightforward. You just turn it on, but then if you need inspiration for exercises and for workouts, not only have they got all these exercises that they show you here, there's also video inspiration, like mini classes if you like, to talk you through what to do on the board. But any kind of exercise you do, you can do on here, or you can just stand on it, sit on it, or lean on it, and see what a difference it makes to you working out and activating and maximizing that muscle fiber.
And it can be your gym, because you can work every muscle in your body. You've also got the resistance bands, so you could make it into a bit of a rowing machine. But actually, if you just sit and put your arms onto the machine, it activates your muscles like you're on a rowing machine. It's activating your muscles like you're doing some weights. It makes exercise just so easy, and for a lot of us, that's what we need. We're time poor. So this allows you to do a lot of exercise in a short amount of time. The maximum you use it is 10 minutes. But actually, it also allows you to do that full body workout. I think lots of us get confused with pieces of equipment, what's for what, and then you have a leg day and you do an arm day, and we haven't got time. This allows you to do a whole body by just getting onto this machine for, as I say, maximum 10 minutes. And you can exercise at home. Without the machine.
Any exercise is good exercise, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. But you can only do so much. So if I do some exercise, what this machine is, it's like smart technology, smart exercise. So I'm using right now about 40, 50, top 60% of my muscle fibres, but that's great. I'm doing something. But I haven't got time to do this all day. I would like to do this a little bit quicker. I'd like to get the most out of that movement. And that machine allows you to increase to up to 100% of your muscle fibres. So from perhaps 40% to 80%, perhaps 50% to 100%. How great is that? You suddenly think, I'm going to increase that exercise like you will not believe. In my ear, he said it's a little bit like cheating. Well, possibly.
We'll take it.
Yeah,
I think it's smart. It's smart.
We use calculators now, don't we? It's not all our brains. You know, you need a little bit of help. So in a way, it's assisting. It's allowing you to get the most.
It's assistance. Now, Hayley's explained how that muscle activation works, but we can actually show you the difference with muscle activation using this tablet because it's got a seismograph application on it. So what that is, it's reading movement. You see that big spike, that pink spike? That's just shown as I moved the tablet round. If I drop it down a couple of times, it'll read those movements. So if we pass this over to Hayley and she does those same exercises, you'll see each one of those exercises, each one of those squats, it reads that on the tablet.
Yeah, so imagine that's my muscles. At the minute I'm holding it by my tummy, so it's my tummy muscles. The minute I'm not doing anything, so they're not doing anything, so I'm flatlining. That's it, you know, when you don't exercise and you're still eating regularly, you're doing a lot of sitting, we get bigger, we're meant to move, you're meant to burn the calories that you eat, yet you need that balance in life. So I'm going to get some balance, I'm going to start moving. So what you're seeing now, that's my muscles activating. You're seeing I'm doing some exercise, I'm getting some exercise into my everyday. That is great, every little helps. But I'm really time poor, I could do with getting a little bit more. I could do with doing a few more of these. I know I'm not doing enough. How many did they say I should do? Did they say I should do 100? I haven't got time to do 100. But all of a sudden, now I have. Because in an instant, by getting onto this machine, look how close together those are. They are squats. I couldn't physically squat that quickly, but now I am. My body thinks I am. And that is quite incredible, isn't it?
Each one of those is an exercise. That's the thing. There's
That's
no
my
way.
muscles working.
No way you could physically do that.
I can feel that. You're seeing it. I can feel it in my tummy. My tummy feels like I'm doing sit-ups. But my tummy is actually quite a distance from the machine. What's it doing to my legs? Well, my legs are right on the machine. If I go out to the outside to the running position,
wow.
Oh my word. Because remember, where you stand increases the intensity. So now I'm on where it says running.
Can hear
now
it.
You can hear it in my voice. And now my body thinks I'm running down the road, thinks I'm sprinting. I'm rubbish at running, kills my knees. But this is quite kind on your joints. It's low impact. But if I go a little bit further in, you know, we told you where you stand makes a difference. Now it says jogging. So it's a little bit easier, but I'm still working those muscles. So you adapt this to how it works for you. And actually, no, I just want to go a little bit of a walk, get right to the centre. And I'm still working those muscles, but now it's like I'm walking. So I'm jogging. No, it's easy. I'm going to go for a run. And that is how my body thinks I'm running up and down stairs, trampolining like a champion boxer. Honestly, absolutely incredible. It's that easy. Your body is being fooled. The machine is making your muscles activate, and it's the simplest way for you to get that exercise into your life, and for so many to get results, because a lot of things we fail at, don't we? We stop going to the gym because we feel intimidated. We don't go out running because the weather's rubbish.
No, there's so many excuses, isn't there? And exercise is usually the first thing to go. But if it's just time, the most you're going to do is 10 minutes a day. This is why it fits into everyone's life. If you're someone like me who doesn't like exercise, but I know I need to do something, I need to keep moving, this is the easiest for me of exercise. Stand on it, sit on it, lean on it. But then to the other extreme, Hayley doesn't have the time to get to the gym anymore. So to do 10 minutes a day on here and focus on all those problem areas, that's exactly what you can do.
And my day's a better day,
yes,
a brighter day.
First thing in the morning.
For me, it is physical. I've always struggled with my weight. I've always had to diet. I've always had to exercise. we were singers and dancers, and I was always the bigger dancer. You know, I always felt large. I always had big thighs, called me thunder thighs. It's always been a struggle. I'm not naturally slim at all. So I know I need to exercise. So physically, I have to work out. And I notice how easily I gain weight if I don't. But also for me, in my mind, makes such a difference to my everyday if I've done something. There's something so positive about exercise, and if you've never exercised, I don't think you'll get it until you do something. I don't know, they call it happy endorphins, I call it happy dolphins. Whatever normally makes you smile. If you're seeing a happy dolphin, it'd make you smile. If perhaps you're seeing the sheep in the fields at the minute, and it just gives you that warm buzz. That's what exercise does. It's a great kickstart to the day. It energizes you. I get so much more done in a day. So if you know you need to make some changes, if you know physically you need to start moving, but you don't know where to start. Physically, you need to get slimmer. You need to get a little bit trimmer. Perhaps you've managed to lose a little bit of weight, but now you've got a lot of saggy skin. Or perhaps you're like me in your 50s and all your skin just changes completely, and you're trying to get some sort of exercise into your life to help get rid of that really soft flesh. This machine can help you strengthen, to tone. This machine's going to help with your flexibility. This is going to help as well with your strength. Strength training is so important now, but your everyday strength, getting up the stairs a little bit easier, not getting out of breath so much, because not only is it working the muscles in your body, can you hear me getting out of breath? It's working my heart. I'm burning calories. It's getting my heart rate up. You get hot, you get clammy. You feel like you've done sit-ups. You feel like you've got up and down the stairs because your muscles are doing that. But you're at home watching TV, got the radio on, listening to music through your plate, if you like, because you can play music through your board. But you just need to fit this into your everyday. And the reason people succeed is we're not asking you to spend an hour on here. I'm not asking you to drive 20 minutes somewhere to do a class and then you've got to drive home and you've got to fit that 2 hours into your day. This is maximum 10 minutes a day to help you get that full body workout because it maximizes the exercise that you do. And that's why lots of people achieve their goals on this technology, because we're time poor. The first thing we put off is exercise. Lots of us don't want people to see us exercising, intimidated by gyms, don't want someone to see me running down the road. By getting onto this machine in your home, no one's watching. In your pajamas, if you like, you don't even need to have a gym outfit. You'll want the gym outfit in a bit when your body gets a little bit trim and you think, well, actually, I think I could get into a bit of lycra now. When you feel in the summer, you've got that confidence to wear those shorts. Perhaps you're dreading summer at the minute, and perhaps you failed last year, the year before, and this year you want to achieve your goal. You want to get physically fitter and trimmer. This machine is your helping hand. And how does it help? Because you can do your regular exercise, and that regular exercise, you're using about 40, 50, 60% of your muscle fibers. But by just getting onto the machine, I'm now increasing that exercise to possibly 100% of my muscle fibers. So from 40, possibly 80% that I'm using. From 50% to 100% of my muscle. What it is, it's smart technology. It's helping, it's assisting. It's allowing you to do maximum exercise in the shortest amount of time. And we're all time poor. And though our producer says, is it a bit like cheating? No, it's not cheating. We use calculators now. We just need a helping hand. We're just very busy, but we need to exercise. And honestly, by getting on this machine, you're exercising. But what you've got to do is check your basket out. Our price is time limited. It's going back up in price at the end of the show. If you're watching on +1, check we've got stock. We'll honour the price, but it will go back up in price straight after, back up to £800. The other thing is, though, this is the last of our stock. And stock-wise, if you all checked out right now, we are, oh my goodness, so massively busy. I've got to tell you, if you don't check your basket out right now, you're either going to miss out on the stock itself, because people are just putting these into baskets, or you're going to miss out on the deal. Whichever way it is, you've missed out on a price that you will not find elsewhere, because we've looked. So when you think, oh my goodness, I missed out and it's gone back up to £800, or I missed out, it's sold out completely, I'll buy it elsewhere, you can, but you are going to have to find another 420, another 220 pounds.
Well, our usual price, you can see, £420 more. At MAXhealth Fit, that's their usual price, £420 more than the price we've got it for the show. Same at Home Right. Even Costco at £220 more than that show special we've got it for at $379.99. You don't have to pay that, $129.65 on your first of 3 interest-free payments if you use PayPal Pay in 3. That's if you've got a PayPal account and you pay online. Please confirm your orders
I've
and
just
check
seen
out.
the time. Yes, please confirm your orders. Do not go to bed and not check your basket out. It will have gone back up in price. If it's in a basket, you want to make that change, and this is going to help you. This is your assistant. This is your trainer. This is your success. And for so many, this technology has been people's successes. Failed with everything else, but it's always finding that right piece of equipment for you. And like Sean was saying, it's the right piece of equipment for, I think, for so many.
For everyone.
Sean doesn't like exercise, but knows he needs to move, knows the difference it makes when he does exercise.
And even if you're over the weight limit, 18.9
Yes,
stone,
it's
120 kilos, you can start sat down in a chair with your feet on the machine. That's also great if you want blood circulation.
Yeah.
It's brilliant for that as well.
Tired legs, brilliant for circulation. But if you are trying to get that little bit slimmer, that little bit trimmer, put this with a bit of healthy eating.
Yeah.
I know lots of people are losing weight at the minute in various different ways, but you still need to exercise, you still need to tone. And
This
perhaps
is
you've
brilliant
got
for toning
this
as
really
well.
soft skin now, or perhaps because you've hit your 50s, like me, well into my 50s now, but you've got that saggy skin now, that tummy, that soft flesh. And you think, oh, what do I do? Whatever I do, it's not working. Remember, you can really target all those areas, that bingo wing, that back fat, that saggy tummy. You really can target it whilst you're watching TV without even really thinking about it, by just getting on this machine. And the biggest thing is not only that you're working all those muscles, that you can do it in such a short time.
Yeah, the most you're going to do is 10 minutes a day. You might even want to build up to that. When we do full body workouts on the show, we do a 3-minute challenge to show you that you can stand, sit, lean on the machine and get that full body workout. So Katie, who joins us from MAXhealth, was here on a previous show and she put me through my paces.
So count down from 5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
First of all, just stand, because that's all you need to do. That
Happy
machine is working. My legs aren't moving anymore because I'm not on the machine. You're working out like you would not believe.
Hamstrings and calves are burning right now.
Start doing
Already.
some squats.
Let's do squats.
So all you need to do, put a little bit of music on. That's working now,
I'll give you
really, the
Bluetooth.
back of those thighs, that bottom.
And I want you to
always
notice,
using that core
Going
as well.
down is one thing. It's coming back up again. When you're down in that squat, that's why the lower...
Lean to one side. And that's really working into the buttocks, that's working the tummy, but also the
Oblique.
love handles. Other side.
Yes. Everything's working. I mean, honestly, the obliques is one of the... I'm built like a boy, right? I really am. But it's so nice to get that definition. And to
Now
get around.
swing to one side and the other side.
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on, Sean, let's do
he's
this.
good. I'm good. I'm good. Beginner level for me.
You're doing
Keep going. Really working the tummy.
It's
Right.
tucking my shirt.
Next, you're going to lean onto the machine. So I'm
Okay.
just on the floor. So my muscles aren't activated really at all. But like you're doing press-ups, I'll have to be doing lots and lots and lots and lots of
I'm going
press-ups to
wide.
work.
I'm going
to
wide.
you.
Going wide.
Then that's it, wide. Turn the hands in.
Bye-bye, bingo wings.
Then go onto your toes. And then feel that on the tummy.
Yeah, that's,
If you can, build to that.
that's everything.
Lift one leg up,
It feels like
one leg down.
isn't it?
One leg up, one leg
I'm
down.
on the wrong leg.
One leg. It
Yes,
doesn't matter which leg.
My hood's
Then
going
do a side plank.
up. Oh my word! Now you're is this beginner?
Side plank. Just 3 minutes, full body workout. And remember, if you actually go onto the internet, actually go onto your knees and then pull back, and that's a really nice stretch for your back.
Oh
That's
yeah.
gorgeous. I love that.
That is nice.
Remember, you can
Right,
always
last minute, you need to come around and sit
Okay.
on it. So if I just sit on the floor, if you go onto the internet, there's loads of clips that you can follow
Yeah, on the
showing you
MAXhealth website.
exercise like this.
Talks you
We've got
through everything.
tons of content on the
Yeah,
website.
brilliant.
I'm doing the same as you, but my muscles are doing nothing.
We're doing
Katie's and
everything.
Sean's working 90 to 100% of their muscle
The
fibers.
arms are really
Lift your legs up.
working.
Chest up.
Chest up.
Can you
okay.
feel that? On the
Feel
core,
very
on the
bossed
tummy.
around.
I know.
I like it.
It's my yoga thing. I had to do this to people all the time.
Cycle.
Oh,
So I'm getting a bit of workout. I'm using about 40% of my muscle fibers.
I'm using
you 90, 100%
I am
of
feeling
your muscle
that.
fibers.
This is my microphone.
And then go right
Come on,
to the edge
Sean.
of your board
Okay,
and then do
Tricep dip.
press ups.
tucking it back in. Hang on.
Oh, this is good. I love a tricep.
3, 2, 1.
Yes. And now let's massage.
Do you feel like you've exercised?
Now let's come with me now, honey. Come
I'm
back.
off for a massage. Hang on, I've got to tuck myself back in.
Spread your legs
So
wide.
Sean, you can hear he's out of breath.
Yep.
Get
So his heart
up.
rate up. If your heart rate's up, you're burning.
Oh,
actually-
yeah.
Come on, that's so good.
I'm doing nothing.
What a
You're
dream
now
night this is.
massaging those legs.
We have a massage, Hayley. Sorry.
And that's-
Sorry.
And it's really nice for that at the end, just for
So
relaxation
nice.
as well, isn't it?
Yeah. And again, let's face it, at the end of this, get some kind of stretch in and see how
Yeah.
all of a sudden you found that great range of motion.
And obviously you've also got that, that circulation, that
Yeah.
blood circulation is getting everything moving. Just hearing how busy we are, and we've had a few messages about checking out. It's really easy we've got a lot of new viewers and our regular viewers. It's always great to have all of you. But if you are new with us and you're a little bit confused how to order with us, it is simple. You can jump onto the phones. They're there waiting on the phones. We have been busy on the phones, but they will always get to you as soon as possible. But the easiest way, if you can, is go to our website, shopontv.co.uk. Then go through to the live outlet. Now, remember, when you click onto that, it takes you through to all our products. You can't order in that first box. You need to scroll down, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Now, there's all our items for the show, and there is your machine that is massively busy. You can pop that into a basket. That price is only that price until the end of the show. So the time is ticking down. If you're watching on +1, if we have stock, we'll honour the price, but it will go straight back up in price after our +1 show. Pop it into your basket, and then the great thing is you can then check out, but also check out using PayPal.
Yeah, if you want to use PayPal online, it's only $129.65 on your first of 3 payments. You just need to make sure you've got a PayPal account and you do it online. It's as simple as that. But so many of you have got
So
these in
many.
baskets still. We don't want you to miss out. We could be in a situation where we're soon over allocating more people ordering than stock remaining. So we're going to give you a couple of minutes to check those baskets through. We've still got loads more to tell you if you've just joined us. And remember, you're saving £420 against our usual price.
But not for much longer, so check your baskets out, and it's as simple as this.
There are 3 convenient ways to place your order with Shop on TV. Just scan the QR code with your smartphone's camera app to view the current on-screen item. Or go directly to our website, shopontv.co.uk, where you'll find all the products in today's show. Simply add the items you want to buy to your online shopping basket and check out. Prefer ordering by phone? Give our UK-based customer service centre a call on 03333 241 241. Friendly representatives are available to assist you 24 hours a day. Straightforward shopping with Shop on TV.
Really simple to check out, really easy as well to actually use the machine. Really simple remote control, really simple out of the box. You don't have to build anything. You don't even need Allen's key. Honestly, it's like plugging a kettle in and you're ready to go.
It's as simple as that. You take it out of the box, you plug it in. There's a great guide in the box, but there's also a great guide on the MAXhealth website that it'll direct you to for exercises, for workouts. But remember, this is about maximising your muscle activation. Really simple. and it's for every single level of fitness. It doesn't matter what area you want to focus on, whether it's arms, whether it's legs, whether it's the core, you can focus on whichever particular area you want. But you've got to check it through if you want to get it. If you want to add it to your basket, 075248 is your item number. We're joined often on these shows with Katie, who comes from MAXhealth. She does all the shows and exhibitions. She's going to give us a quick talk around the machine, but while she does this, if you want to get it, check it out.
1 to 5 is for physical exercise, and believe it or not, physical exercise is harder when it's slower. And when you start to bring the speed above 5, now you're bringing the heart rate up to a low impact, which is how we burn calories.
Well, if we bring my speed right down, so you can see, so that's 1.
Oh, look at that difference.
And I can stand quite close together.
Yep.
And I've got movement. But actually, if I go further apart, and it actually says sort of walking, jogging, so it's a bit more intense. If I go right to the edge, it's more intense.
Wow,
And
yeah.
those are the muscles you'd be using if you were doing those tasks, like walking.
And that's just
jogging.
one level.
Yeah.
I can now go up to level 2, and it's even more. I can go up to level 3, and it's even more. Level 4, you can see that on your screen. Level 5, level 6.
You're going.
7.
You're going.
8.
And we're going to slowly
9,
get into the biggest
10.
muscle we have, which is the heart.
Right,
And
so
we're
you're
gonna
getting that
bring the
proper
heart rate up
workout.
as well. Now, I like to tell you about this too, because in the center, there's less movement, so it's a great way to get the muscles warmed up. Okay, now we're taking the feet a little bit wider to that jog position. So now I'm feeling it in my glutes. I'm not going to show you.
Show us your glutes.
Let me just turn around. Into the hip flexors, yeah, and down the inseam, which is the adductors. So if this is a place in your body that you want to physically tone.
Yes, please.
Because what we didn't really talk about is it just looks like we're shaking. Wrong. It's those muscles passively contracting.
It's that
When
muscle
muscles-
activation we talked about at the
Exactly,
beginning,
yeah.
isn't it?
Because I could squat, I could get off this machine right now, and I could just do regular squats. So you could exercise at home, right? Okay, I'll do some squats.
Actually, we can show the movement, can't we, with the seismograph application?
Yeah, well,
love
right
that.
now I'm using about 40 to 60%
Right.
of my
Because you're
muscle
using
fibers.
A few different muscle groups.
Yeah.
But you get on this, and because the board is trying to throw you off, it's never going to throw you off. But basically, you've got so many more muscles that have to get activated to actually to keep you on board.
So if I stand on the machine, from going from doing more work than I am now, I've gone from 40 to 60% of muscle fibers to around about 90 to 100% of my muscle fibers in action.
That's
And
the
you're
difference it
solid.
makes,
You're
isn't
solid as a rock. And look at what's happening. I mean, it's quite amazing. So I'm just going to go out to the wider position. Now, guess what? I'm going right into the old tum-tum. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're getting into the front wall. We're getting into the obliques. We're getting around to that
So
dreaded.
this is great for your balance, isn't it?
100% for balance, but also if you're wanting to get in and really tone, like we can do exercises on a static surface, you know, forever and ever. But look what's happening. I mean, I don't want to show you, but I'm going to show you.
And this is why elite athletes use this,
Yeah.
and ballerinas, rugby players, football
Astronauts,
players,
this kind of technology,
High-profile
isn't it?
athletes and dancers and people who need their core, but also who need a result quickly, okay? Now bend in the knees just for a sec, a little micro bend. Now all of a sudden, you'll notice that the upper body is quite quiet, but guess what? Hamstrings and calves is getting
Yes.
this
We could
amazing
see,
workout.
yeah.
So you're able to isolate different parts of the body that you physically want to get in and strengthen and tone. So it's not just toning. Again, those muscles are contracting into fatty pockets and firming away like you would if you were exercising, but you're also strengthening those muscles as well. So it's quite incredible. It is the smartest way, I think, to exercise. And people always say to me, oh, this is the lazy way. You know what?
I'll take
It's
it.
a sensible way.
my-
It is a sensible way, and what you need to do is check your basket through, because that clock is ticking down on the screen. The deal on your screen is only for the show, so it is coming for your last opportunities to get a £420 saving off our regular price. Stock-wise, this is all the stock that we've got. And sadly, we can't get any more stock for 6 to 7 weeks of this model. So please, if you want it, don't waste, that's nearly 2 months. 2 months where you could have been standing, sitting, leaning on this machine and exercising. If it's in a basket, check that basket through, because what you're doing is investing in you. Pressing that checkout button is the biggest investment you can make to perhaps succeed, because so many of us fail with regular exercise. And regular exercise can be quite daunting.
This is achievable, isn't it? And it's achievable for every level of fitness. We're talking about maximising muscle fibres. So when you do regular exercise, we always talk about this, 40 to 60% of muscle fibres are activated. But with this technology, the oscillation board from MAXhealth, simply by standing, sitting or leaning onto this machine, you can see that muscle fibre activation. And what a difference. That's like you're doing masses and masses of press-ups working on those muscles.
Tricep dips, you know, I'm working that muscle, I'm using weights, but no, I'm not, I'm just leaning. That muscle's not working now. As soon as I put it onto the machine, that muscle is working. You can feel how my tummy also goes flat. All those, I feel like I'm doing sit-ups, I feel like I'm rowing, I feel like I'm doing weights. It's working my back fat, which normally would be rowing, rock climbing, but by leaning on that machine, it's working all of those areas. I don't think there's anything as easy as this to get a full body workout.
No, because you can focus on whatever areas that you want to, simply by standing, sitting or leaning, as we say. You've got those muscles activated to the maximum. If you just lean on it, that's great. If you want to do exercise on it, that's even better. Now, we are flying with the stock. If you want to get this, you've got it in a basket. Check it out.
We were a late show tonight. We didn't start until 1:10 on ITV, and my goodness, you've absolutely loved it. I think we're all in a situation, we want to get a little bit healthier, a little bit trimmer. Perhaps you've been told you need to exercise. Perhaps you have been dieting, however you've been doing it. You've lost that weight, but actually now you've lost all that tone. You haven't got any strength. You've got soft skin. This is allowing you to get that tone into the body. This is allowing you to get that strength into the body. Perhaps you want to do stairs easier. Perhaps you want to run around with the kids more this summer. This machine can help you do that. It's smart technology for smart exercise. Because I could do exercise at home without any technology, without any machines. And I'd be using around about 40, 50, 60% of my muscle fibres. That's great, I'm moving, but I'm going to have to spend some time on this, and I'm a bit time poor. I need to pop round to mum's, I need to go and do the shopping. You know, I've got to go to work. So to increase that exercise from 40%, I now could be using 80% of my muscle fibres. Increased from 50%, I could be using, you can see my muscles working, but look how much more they're working. I'm now possibly using 100% of my muscle fibres. This isn't cheating, this is smart technology. We don't add up in our heads anymore, we use a calculator, we use our, it's a smart way to make sure we get the movement into our life that we're meant to do.
And that movement that Hayley's talking about, we can actually physically show you how that movement works.
You'll feel it when you get on the machine, but
and
we can
the
show
difference it makes. So on this tablet, we've got what we call a seismograph application. So it reads movement. So when you see it close up, you can see the movement that I've done is read onto there. If I just pop it down once, twice, 3 times, you'll see those movements. So if Hayley does those squats that she was doing before, you'll see how each time she moves, it registers that movement.
We are quite static now, aren't we? We sit in our jobs, we sit in offices, we sit in cars to drive to work, we sit on a train to get to work. And when you're sitting and not doing anything, you're flatlining, you're flablining, you're not burning calories. I'm going to start using some of my calories. I'm going to start using my muscles. This is what my body is meant to do. But I struggle to exercise. I haven't got time. I'm time poor. And I need to do a lot of these. And you can see here how it's working, those muscles. So I've gone from flatlining to doing something. But actually I could do with doing a little bit more, a little bit quicker. There we go. Looks like I'm doing less. My body thinks I'm doing more. Now I'm charging up and down stairs. My body thinks I'm doing loads of sit-ups. How close together are those squats? I couldn't squat that close together. And that is my tummy. And my tummy is, at the minute, really the furthest bit away from the machine. What's it doing to my legs? Slimmer legs, more toned legs, more strengthening my legs.
More intense, look at that.
Oh my word. And look how intense. If I get right to the outside, you can see there.
Gosh.
Now I'm on the jogging position. My body thinks I am running.
And now this is because it's one of the widest platforms on the market. As you move your legs further apart, it's more intense
Jogging.
on that oscillation. You can see those 3 different points.
Walking. So wherever you're stood, we're not making this up. This is how it increases the exercise that you're doing. Look at that. Now I'm back on the running position and I'm truly working those thighs, toning those legs, getting the strength back in those legs, the flexibility in my hips, so many benefits. Physical benefits, getting the heart rate up, burning calories, put it with healthy eating, perhaps getting that balance to your life where you start to lose a bit of weight, but also mind. There's nothing better to clear the mind than exercise. And I know you might think, really, I think exercise is a bit daunting. Exercise for me is, it gives you that happy feeling. They call it happy endorphins. I call it happy dolphins because dolphins make me smile. It could be happy sheep, happy pigs, any animal, any little animal. You know, a piglet makes you feel warm and great inside. That's what exercise does. It gives you a clearer, happier head. That's what it does for me. And I truly believe it can do the same for you as well. And the great thing is, it can do it very quickly.
Yeah, it's maximum of 10 minutes a day. And we're going to show you a couple of different exercises, standing, sitting or leaning. Hayley's going to lead us through in just 2 minutes. We're going to show you
just 2 minutes.
how much you can
Let's
do. So we're ready to go.
What else could you do for 2 minutes and actually get a workout? Very little. I ran for 2 minutes. That wasn't any good. You know, I can't get to the gym in 2 minutes. I need 20. So 2 minutes workout. Are you ready? Are you ready?
Go.
3, 2, 1. On the machine, just stand, and you are exercising. Your body thinks you're doing loads of squats, but now you can intensify that, and we can do some squats. We can do them quickly, or we can do them nice and slow, and hold, and bring up. Go down slow, and hold, and bring up. If we just lift our toes one to the other, you can feel it working right into those calves. As simple as that.
Gosh, you can.
Can't you? You can see my calf popping out. If you lean into the leg, you can feel it onto the buttocks that you're leaning into, and you can feel it on the love handles.
Less than 1.5 minutes.
Now, lean onto the machine. And leaning onto the machine, all of a sudden your body thinks you're doing press-ups. I can't do press-ups. My body thinks, look at the muscles in your arms, activating, thinking that you're doing that workout. You can do, just stay on your knees. I can feel it on my tummy, on my core, on my back fat. If I go up, and now all my machine's switched off, it's done its 10 minutes. You carry on, Sean, I'm just having a little bit of a cheat, and I've turned my, and then you can put your legs in like you're climbing, mountain climbing. You can do a side plank, so love handles, tummy. But then you can sit onto the machine.
I don't know what we're doing.
And sitting onto the machine, you can just sit. Like you're doing sit, I can feel
That's
that on
good for
my
me.
tummy,
Just
like you won't believe. Now, look at my arms. You can see the activation in the muscles in my arms. My back fat is also doing exactly the same. That underarm area that's horrible, it's working that area. And then, of course, you can upgrade and you can move the legs and you can balance, and all of a sudden you're getting stronger, fitter, healthier by just getting off this machine. And that's what's
Where are we
working.
going?
All of those muscles by exercising on your very clever oscillation.
2
plate.
minutes.
2 minutes. Clammy.
Yeah, out of breath. My mics have fallen off and everything.
Now what you've got to do is get this home. This is your last opportunity. The price is going back up after our +1 show. That's why that timer is on the screen. It's a time limit offer. It goes up £420. You might think that's fine. I'll go and find it elsewhere. You want to buy MAXhealth, that it's so well made. It's such a great size plate. It's got so much technology. And if you go and find it elsewhere, because MAXhealth you can buy here, there and everywhere, sadly, you will not find our price. You will find elsewhere on a whole, it's £800 or virtually £800. So you're still saving £420 of our price. But we looked everywhere. Costco's got a good deal. but you're still saving £220.
Yeah, still £220 more than our price. Remember, the price will go up. So please, if you've got this in a basket, confirm your order and check your basket out.
Like, we've gone crazy.
We will honour the price and on the +1 show.
Yeah.
So if you're watching on +1, just check the website, see if we've still got stock remaining.
So you've got time to check your baskets out because we've now doubled on our basket sell. If you miss out, we're really sorry. If you press checkout, it says sold out, we're really sorry. If you miss out and you don't check out before it goes back up in price, we're really sorry. But if you get this, I'm really pleased. Because what you've done is invested in you. If it's in your basket, you know you need to make some changes. There's only you that can do it. Press that checkout button and be that happier, healthier, fitter you 2026. This is the year.
You can still add it to your basket, 075248, but if you've got it in that basket, check it out and see what a difference it can make to you. We'll see you soon.